Ringo. Ringo. Quit, Randall. Hey guys. Right, Lisa Blue. Hey Corinne. Good evening, Broom. Aw, yeah, I've got a cockatiel and a parakeet. That's my cockatiel you hear. His name is Romeo, and the reason I named him Romeo is because of what he's doing right now. Constantly going. Hey, Minimal. I'm okay, Broom. How are you? I'm tired, but I'm okay. Hi, Kat. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, I'm glad that you guys enjoy it, Shoonies. I hope you're okay. Hey, Tiffany. I'm okay. How are you? Oh, I love that. Cockatiels live a very long time. Yeah, it's been a long day. So I heard that Boss Lady went live. People were asking her very difficult questions, and then she ended. I've got to grab my iPad really quick. Aw, I love that, Rhonda. Of course you did, Crazy. Anybody that doesn't agree with her gets blocked. Hey, Wendy. Of course she did. She's probably on a major blocking spree. According to her, she probably shouldn't be on TikTok because she gave the Popo her logins. Oh my gosh. Be so fucking for real right now. Those cops could give two shits less about TikTok drama. Take it from someone who knows. My half-sister's dad is the chief of police here, and they don't give a fuck about TikTok drama. Oh, I haven't seen that yet, Crazy. I'm gonna have to check it out. That is crazy, Minimal. Everybody is freezing and lagging up in their lives, so why would she get mad over that? Boss Lady XOXO Frizz. Hey, Lilac. Yeah, after the cops told her to stay off. Oh, it's a lot, Frizz, that's happened. A lot. Yeah, she is quite the character. No, Ringo, I'm not doing that right now, buddy. Stop. Yeah, normally I miss everything because of work. Oh, that's funny, Crazy. I'll have to check it out. Let me make sure I'm following you. I am now. Tell her she was going to... Yes, I heard she was saying she was going to eliminate in YouTube. She won't last on YouTube. Nookie's YouTube. Nookie uploads all of her stuff. She is a clout chaser. She has body shamed me. She has mocked my mental health. She has lied and said I made fun of her braces. She has lied and said that I made fun of her child and special needs people. She has lied and said she was a paralegal. However, she didn't even know the meaning behind the word extradition. She also didn't know that most states prohibit expunging a DUI, her state included. She has lied and said that Tech and I had a huge argument yesterday, which never happened. She's lied about a lot, yo. Like, she's lied about a lot. She body shamed me, if I didn't say that. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, she's freaking Delulu. I noticed that while she did talk about a couple of her charges. She didn't talk about all of them, and she did not show them like she said she was going to do. I still have to go through everything and retract her personal identifiable information, like her legal name, her location, her birth date, all of that. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen, y'all. There's nothing I can do about it as TikTok. I know that leaving and coming back in helps sometimes, but there's legit nothing I can do about it. It's happened in a few lives that I've went in. Nobody doxed her kids. She claimed that I was after her daughter, that I made fun of her child, but she refuses to show receipts of any allegation she's made on me. Yeah. First she said she spent all day at the ball field. Then she said she spent hours at the police station, but she also said she went to a radio station today. The fuck? Yeah, she has no receipts. You're not missing anything, Shellbell. It is. It's all for clout. She is literally... What the heck was that? She's literally going after the wrong people. For her to want to grow her platform on this side of TikTok, she has chosen the wrong people to go after and make up lies about. She gave info about her son that should have been kept private. Makes me mad when kids are clout. Yeah, that's not okay. Val! Y'all know I've never gotten a galaxy before, ever. Thank you so much, Lovebug. I appreciate you. Yeah, she hasn't gone to the authorities. She said that... Okay, she said that she gave them her login information to her TikTok, and they told her to stay off, but yet she was still on here. She also claims people are going to be extradited. However, she clearly does not know what extradite means, and that fact alone proves she did not go to the police. I don't know. Listen, Lisa has tried reaching out to me recently, and I have half a nerve to reach out to Lisa and be like, you buddy with Boss Lady, but then you can't believe anything Lisa says, so what's the point? Thank you, Val Pal. I love you, bestie. Hey, Tori. So, baddie, quick question for you, and I want you to be totally and completely honest with me, okay? You good with that? You good with being honest? Not you, Batty, but I meant baddie. Like there is baddie237 in the chat. You able to be 100% honest with me, baddie? Have you been over in Boss Lady's live talking shit? I have people telling me that you were offering to send screenshots, so... You know, I'm not going to block you if you are 100% honest. Now, if you say no here, and then I get screenshots that you were, you're going to get blocked, and I'm going to call you out on it. I don't want to have to do that. I don't mind you being here, but I want you to be honest. Have you been over in Boss Lady's live talking shit? Before I get these screenshots. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Crafty. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Beth. She must have just made it private Monday. It wasn't. She has been private off and on for a little while. She goes private every time she gets called out on a lie. I've noticed. So when I called her out for lying about me, making fun of her kid and people with special needs, she went private. Hi, Kelly. And then she came unprivate. And now she's private again. Hey, Amanda. Hi, Teresa. Teresa, I want to apologize to you. I blocked you the other night when you came in my live because I thought you were someone else. But once I realized it was not you, I immediately unblocked you. So I'm glad that you're here. Hey, Hazel. I would never speak on people's children, and anybody that knows me knows that. Thank you for the heart me. Big dog, I agree to an extent, but not to the fullest. Here's the thing. When she's mocking my mental health, when she's posting my photo and body shaming me, when she's defaming my character, lying and saying that I have made fun of her child and people of special needs, that is not okay. Holy shit. Frizz, thank you. Val, thank you. Anna Ray, thank you for the heart. Thank all of you. Thank you, Tori. You guys are amazing. You guys are so amazing. You don't have to do that, though. FYI, you guys don't have to do that. All right, Batty. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. We're on someone else's live, too. Listen, I'm so sorry, Teresa. But, yeah, absolutely. She said someone doxed her daughter. Nobody. I don't even know where her daughter works. So, I don't know anybody that knows where her daughter works. Because the people that I kick it with don't go after children. Yeah, that was pretty. I'd never seen that before. That was pretty badass. Does anybody want to hear where she says lots of people are going to be getting extradited? Yeah, I know. I'm about to pull it up right now. You guys ready to laugh? If you know what extradited means, prepare to cackle. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm pulling up my YouTube. Are they taking you by Con Air? I'm dead. Little Lucky, you are hilarious. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Juliana, for the finger heart. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, she said that she was... Yeah, she don't even know what extradited means. Thank you for those 12 finger hearts. Yeah, they're going to come states away to pick me up over TikTok. Lori must have shared the placenta resource for the information for being extradited. I'm dead. Yeah, she also didn't know as a paralegal that in most states you can't have a DUI expunged, including her state. Just saying. All right. Let me turn it on. Here's the first one.
So people are starting to get shut down, and it will continue. I just wanted to get on here and say I'm going over to Lemonade and YouTube. I put the links in here. So, yeah, police were called. Lots of police. I have been literally going since 11 o'clock talking to police. So, yep, it's not going to be good. Hopefully lots of extraditions going on.
You hear that? Hopefully lots of extraditions going on. I am dead. I am dead. Yeah, she contradicts herself a lot. Thank you for the confetti, Tiffany. Dee Dee, thank you for the hand heart. She contradicts the hell out of herself, bro. She says she went there. So 1 minute she was at a radio station all morning. Another minute she was at Ball all day. But then they also have several inches of snow, right? But they were at Ball. And then she was at the police station all day. So she's saying that my friend threatened her. If you were in my live earlier when my friend said what she said, which I agree she should not have said, but she made a statement as to her own mentality. That's what her statement was for. And she said multiple times, I am not threatening anyone. I'm not threatening Boss Lady. I'm not threatening anyone. Yeah, they're literally snowed in, but you were at ball practice. No, she didn't. She didn't threaten anyone. And I would love to see her prove that there was a threat. Absolutely, Amanda. Absolutely. And did you guys also know that Boss Lady has thousands of fake accounts people have made about her? She is so popular that people are making thousands of fake accounts about her. What? Oh my gosh. Listen, I hope that he does. Travel ball is amazing. That is an amazing experience for any kid. I know because my daughter did it for a long time until she was not ready to do it anymore. But she is lying out of her teeth about her activities today. Yeah, she's not... Please explain to me why, thank you for the hi bear, why someone would reach out to her of all people. Her, who nobody knows. And the only reason some people do know her is because of how delusional she is. It's crazy. Yeah, travel ball it's very extensive. It's very exhausting. Thank you for, oh my gosh, that gift is called Delulu. Christina, I am dead. I have never seen that there is a gift called Delulu. Thank you for that, and that is hilarious. Yes, Kelly, she says she is, and after the charges that I saw of her, I agree that she is. I don't know, big dog. I know Tay was. Her friend Tay was a mod for Lisa at one point. And here's the thing about Tay. I like some things about Tay. I liked the fact that before Tay jumped the gun last night, she did ask questions with OG and allowed OG to answer those. And she was very receptive to the answers that OG gave. Whereas Boss Lady reads something, hears something, and she runs with it. I did not agree with Tay talking about Lisa smelling, her parents' house smelling. But look, that is me. That is my opinion. That is my morals. We're humans. We're different. We're all unique. You know what I mean? But I will tell you that Tay is going to ruin her reputation riding so hard for Boss Lady. And I really hope that Tay realizes the type of person that Boss Lady is before that happens. I don't know why Tay does not ask Boss Lady for receipts of all of these allegations. Like legit, real, hardcore receipts. I really think that she needs to ask for receipts. No, and listen, I am only disrespectful to people that are disrespectful to me. And it takes a very high level of disrespect to me before I become disrespectful to you. Because I can take the hate. I can take the trolls. You know what I mean? That's nothing. But she has done things that have degraded my character and things that I really stand hard for. And that's not okay. She cannot get away with mocking someone's mental health. She cannot get away with body shaming someone. For the love of all things holy, I've never said anything about her braces. Matter of fact, someone put a comment on one of my videos about her braces, and I respectfully asked them not to do that. I respectfully told him, I don't talk about people's teeth. I've never talked about her appearance. The only thing I've said that maybe insinuated appearance was that concealer and foundation should not settle in your wrinkles. That's it. Never talked about her kids. None of that. Like everything she has said that I have done to her is a bald-faced lie. A lie. And I'm begging her to show receipts. She doesn't have to come to my platform to show receipts. I'm begging her to show receipts, though. Do it on your own platform. If you have all of these receipts that could take me down, because the things that you are accusing me of could ruin my platform. If you have those receipts to prove that I did those things, please put them out. Why would I be begging you to put out receipts of something that could ruin me on this app? Exactly. Because she's got nothing. Because it's not true. Heard one what last night, Kelly? Exactly. None of it happened. None of it happened. The only time I even... I saw somebody say in the chat they don't think she has her kids. So I'm not going to speak on someone's custody situation. However, I will say I do know that her kids are around sometimes. I know that they go back and forth between hers and their dad's, from my understanding, but that is their business. Like, kids are totally and completely off limits. I appreciate that, user. I really do. I've seen her ramble about Lisa and then called her out in the chat and she acts shocked. Yeah. I have never watched a whole live of hers. I watched 10 minutes of a live of hers the first time I saw her. Never watched anything else again. People came to me to tell me things. And then today I watched half of a live from last night. And then I watched half of a live from this morning. And I've seen like 3 minutes of her live from tonight. I don't watch her like that. Hey, Jen. And I try to be as completely transparent as possible. Am I right about everything? Hell no. But when I'm wrong about something, I'm going to admit that I was wrong. I'm going to take accountability. And I don't know who this Heather chick is that claims she came at me in my comments. I'm sorry, boo-boo. I get so many comments a day. I didn't see your comment. I do apologize. And I don't even know you. So the fact that you have that much hate towards me and you don't know a thing about me, you're basing it solely off of the lies that Boss Lady has told. No, Jen. Listen, Jen. She said she went to the cops. They took her TikTok login information and told her to stay off of it. Yet she got on immediately after. She also said that there were going to be a lot of extraditions going on. To extradite someone means to transport them from the state that they're in into the state that they committed a crime. It's kind of like deporting to an extent. She has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Nothing. My nose is running. And 1 minute she said she spent all morning at a radio station. Then she tried to say she spent all day at a ball field with her son, even though they're snowed in. Then she said she spent all day at the police station. So, I mean, she did all of that today. Hours at each. Be so fucking for real. Yeah, they're really going to come get me in my state and take me to her state over TikTok drama? Really? Yeah, she clearly doesn't know. But she's a paralegal, Jen. Remember, she says she's a paralegal. She says she's a paralegal, a beautician. She's a chef. She claimed that she owned multiple restaurants. I got a receipt today from 2023, and she was working at a pizza restaurant, and she was just an average employee. And hey, I'm not dissing anybody working for a pizza place. A job is a job. Do you, boo? But you do not own any restaurants. You work for fast food. Yeah, right. Then 4 hours at the police station. Which one is it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, she also taught crafts. I would love for you to show your crafts. I do a little of everything. I do crochet. I do vinyl with my Cricut. I do sublimation. I do diamond art. I do a lot. You guys know. She claims she went to prison, but based off of her background check, that was a lie. Jail, yes. Very, very briefly. Like, all together, all of her times in jail, because she's been several times, all of her times together, less than a year. I counted like 2 months max, but I could be off with that. I haven't looked at everything yet, y'all. Let me pull up on my iPad. There are 2 telephone harassment charges. There are 2 falsified rug document charges, basically false prescriptions. There are deceit to get dangerous rugs charges. There are driving on a suspended license charge. There's DUI charges, or I take that back. What looks like a possible DUI. I have to look into it. So that's not vetted yet, FYI. There are several traffic tickets. Apparently, she has had her license suspended quite a bit. It was just recently reinstated. She's been on probation a lot. Yeah, she went from saying she was in prison to then saying she was in a boot camp program. Boo, you were in jail. You were in jail. I'm going to try to download Dropbox. Hang on. To my iPad. Thank you for the hand heart, Jen. You guys don't have to send me any gifts. I know, Frizz. My life is so boring compared to hers. I know where she works because family owned, and she is equal to the position of like a crew leader. Yeah, I knew she didn't own anything. Rachel, I don't want you to say where it is. I know just a year ago she was working at a pizza place. Is she still at that pizza place? Yeah, she said she's the only one. That's what I thought. She said she's the only one that can save Lisa. She said that she was going to get Lisa highlights, get her teeth fixed, get her nails done, and that's what was going to save her. I don't really know. I've never been to prison. I think that there are different programs and different levels when it comes to prison. Like, I know they have a higher security prison for some people that are a little bit more dangerous. Then they have, I guess, basic prison. I don't really know. She did not go to prison, though. Like, we have pulled her background, and she did not go to prison. She went to jail. She's such a liar. Yeah, but any prison she would have went to would have showed up on her background check. She needs to be on life after lockup. According to her background check, she was not in prison. We have pulled her entire criminal record. Did she do jail time? Absolutely. But according to her background, she did not do prison. Now, again, I do have to dig. I mean, I have her whole criminal record. Do I have to actually deep dive into each one of them? Yes. But according to her criminal record, she never went to prison. She did jail time, but not very much. It was only like a couple of weeks here and there because she would get what's called time served. She would get credit days, like 70 credit days, 20 credit days, which would be knocked off of her sentence. I have quite a bit of details. I have her whole criminal record. Thank you, digging up the facts for the 2025s. I appreciate that. I'm signing into Dropbox now. Now, again, like I haven't retracted personal identifiable information yet. That's possible, like a pretrial diversion. I will say, in December of 2024, she filed to have her record expunged, her charges expunged, and her record sealed. But she doesn't go to court for that until February 2025. One of her charges, which is the one that I'm going to look into that I think was a DUI, one of her charges, it was denied right from the jump because it's not a charge that can be expunged, which a DUI is a misdemeanor that is unable to be expunged in most states, her state included. Thank you, Kim, for the heart puffs. Yeah, it's no sense in sugarcoating anything. If you're going to lie and defame my name the way that you are, I'm not going to come at you correct. Well, I'm going to come at you correct, but not respectfully. Just saying. Only so much of that will be whipped. I'm 2 hours from Columbus, closer to... I think I have a lot of followers from Ohio. All right, here we go. Boss lady. Hey, Risa. Thank you for the follow. Let me... Yeah, some of this stuff I absolutely cannot show because it has her stuff on it. Let's see. I'm shocked how everyone doesn't believe the record they have of Kim Rhea is not Kim. Kim equals Shayna. Listen. She's okay. Sparkling Jennifer was just in here. There are a lot of... Yeah, there are. There definitely are. She just, in 2016, was found guilty of driving under suspended license. Like 2016, so less than 10 years ago. Here's expired license plate. Me too, big dog. Illegal processing of rug documents. 4 counts of illegal processing of rug documents. That was in 2006. Yeah, she was indicted for that. I'm deceased. She will extradite you. Facts, Bexley. Pretty much, yeah, on the fence. Fake prescriptions. I do have allergies so bad. Y'all, it went from being like 60-something degrees outside to in the 20s the last couple of days. And my allergies are terrible tonight. Thank you for the heart meme. See right here. This is her, thank you, Valhal. This is her felony charge. Report of conviction sent. Notice of felony conviction sent to Board of Elections. DNA test required. Warrant to convey returned served. 3/30/2006. Delivered defendant to, so she was delivered to Ohio Reformatory for Women, Stark County Sheriff. Jail time credit 71 days. Service complete for service. Yeah, that's prison. But I think that when she was sent there, she was... Hang on, let me look at these dates. For like not even a whole week. She was given jail time credit. She was sent on March 30th, and she received credit time served on April 4th. Oh, Rosemary'sville, at least I think. Boss Lady XOXOXO. Let's see. Deception to obtain a dangerous rug. That was back in 2004. Deception. Yeah, it's rough. Let's see. Copy of indictment, return served, certificate of mail returned. Arraignment continued 10/22/2004 on non-appearance of defendant, so she didn't even show up to court. She pled not guilty. Let's see. Hearing disposition she filed. Pre-trial continued from October 27, 2004 to 11/3. Subpoena, hearing disposition sheet. Thank you for the heart puff. According to this, she was not in there for that long, but I'm still reading. Do you have a mod in here? I have no idea, but I mean, it's not any, there's not any hate or anything. I see the address that was put in there, but that's just of the prison. A guy you and Villain was ripping him up, yeah. You just don't ever go to the popo. Maybe that's just me. Facts. But the program is minimum security among the facility. She wasn't in there long. Let's see. Bond revoked on November 10th. Pretrial 11/17. Yeah. That's just that's a public address. I mean, it's not her address. Any inmate's end date and release date. I forgot the name though. You can probably go to the individual prison's website. And listen, I don't care how long she was there. The fact of the matter is, this lady is making up so many lies about me to defame and degrade my name, and it's all lies. Like, if it was truth or legitimate, that would be one thing, but it's all lies. But then she has this huge criminal record. Like, let's be so for real. You claim to be this heaven-sent person who's going to save Lisa, but bitch, you can't even save yourself. Addressing incarceration and convey. Final sentencing entry to follow. Defendant changed plea to guilty. Sentenced to Marysville Jail. Marysville Jail on count number 1, deception to obtain a dangerous rug for 11 months. Any post-release control imposed. Entitled jail time credit. Pay cost revised code section. Period evidence to be destroyed. Notice of felony convictions. I'm not going to say what state, y'all. Yeah, either she won't produce any receipts. I'm begging. Like, these allegations that she is putting against me would destroy my name on this app. It would destroy my platform. And I am begging her to put these receipts out because I know there aren't any receipts because I know I didn't do it. Court reporter. Warranty to convey returned. Served 11/30/2004. Delivered defendant to Reformatory for Women, Stark County Sheriff. Jail time credit for a total of 31 days served. So let's see. This was December. Notice of commitment and recalculation of sentence. First notice for failure to pay fine. Ringo. Case sent to collections. And then that was it for that one. Then you've got petty theft, along with deception to obtain dangerous rugs and illegal processing of rug documents. This is a new one. Hey, Vicky. Well, they say two different things. So one of them says woman reformatory and the other one says jail. I think that she did a big chunk of her time No, she didn't do 11 months. That was cut down. A big chunk of her time was done in jail, and then I think she spent the last little bit of time at that woman's reformatory. But she did more time in jail than anything else. She's not a manager. She's a crew leader. Thank you for the hand heart. Thank you, Georgie. You guys don't have to do that. What year was this? This was 2007. So here's another one. Thank you, Georgie. Thank you, Patty. Another one where she has 1 count of petty theft. And then she has the illegal processing of rug documents. So that the others were 2004. This is 2007. What did you say, Vicky? I think it took out part of your comment, Vicky. It only shows me where you said or itty. She said they call her boss lady at work because she is a manager. She's not a manager. She's a crew leader. Yeah, she's just a regular crew leader. She's not a manager. There is a difference. It's kind of like team lead, manager, etc. Hi, Anita. I'm still going through it, Mittens. I'm still going through it. Let's see. It's a lot. It's a lot. Defendant arrested on warrant in 2007. Transferred to Stark County Jail. Bond set $25,000 cash. Advised of charges. Preliminary hearing. You like my moon? Defendant entered a plea of no contest. The court finds the defendant guilty. It is the sentence of the court. Count number 1, petty theft, $100 fine, and 180 days in jail. It is further ordered that all but 20 days are suspended on condition of defendant's good behavior for 2 years. Defendant is credited with 7 days served in lieu of days, and then an impact program. So she spent 13 days in Stark jail. Whatever that is. I don't know. With repeat channel system energy, you have to have a clean record. Let's see. 2008, she was arrested on a warrant for failure to appear. Then she has driving under suspension, offense number 2, and expired plates. This was 2004. I gotcha, county jail. 2018, theft. She had a theft charge in 2018. 19, 20, 21, 2, 3. So 7 years ago. She was found guilty on February 26, 2018, and she's trying to get this one expunged. She did 1 day in jail with $50 in fines. Yeah, basically she has a squeaky clean record, y'all. Did she really? Yeah, Tracy, she's a felon. Oh, I'm gonna grab that. Yeah. Actually, if it was last night, I already have it. Was any restitution to... I'm still looking at it. I'm still going through it. 150 fine and costs. 180 days in jail. Suspend $100 fine and all but days are suspended. 1 day. $50 every 2 weeks. Starting March 9th, 2018. Theft program. Probation file closed as to treatment only. Filing fee. Oh, that was for being expunged. It's a total of $372. And her fine was only $50. So, I don't know. I don't understand a lot of this stuff. Because I don't claim to be a paralegal. This is, so Lilac, this is public information first. And yeah, she's already put, I heard her say that in a live I listened to today. But I don't know that this is even where she still lives, just to be clear. Oh, I saw you in Nicole's live with Edie and liking her live, so I was asking who was. Vicky? I mean, if she was just listening and not... Oh, I got you, Lilac. If she was just watching, y'all, I don't care who other people watch, as long as they're not being disrespectful to me. You know what I mean? I don't see Vicky befriending people like that. I've known Vicky for a while. I know you're just being protective, Lolo, but Vicky's good. All right, this is from 2023. What is this? This is still open. Wage garnishment. Summons returned as unclaimed. I don't know what that is, but that's something that's still ongoing. Yeah, I would never say who people can and can't watch. As long as you're not talking about me, it is what it is. Yeah, she's got something active right now, a case from 2023 where her wages are being garnished. What is this one for? Oh, this is a right-of-way traffic charge. She is not a very safe driver, I'm just saying. Here's a no seatbelt. Could be. Driving on a suspended and registration violation. That's from 2000. Thank you for the hand heart. Oh, she has several points on her driving record, so facts. Here is a control device. So this is a misdemeanor, and this is the one that I am thinking $10 in fines, 2 points on driver's license record. This is the one that she was denied getting it expunged. Bench warrant issued to file under. Oh yeah, this was a this is a DUI. And she got her license took. This is when she first got her license took. And she's a paralegal, but she didn't know that in her state, it's not possible to have a DUI expunged. Be so for real. Hey, Yvonne. And just to help y'all out, just to make anybody feel better, I have proof right here that she does not live in that same county anymore. Yeah, she keeps talking about Jess, and she needs to shut the fuck up. Yeah, them cop cars going to be driving across several state lines to extradite all of us. Here's another illegal processing of rug documents from 2001. Damn. No, this is not about Ronnie. Y'all gotta excuse me and my nose. And this one, she was sent to jail. Chance program revoked. Chance program revoked. Defendant sentenced to blank jail on count number 1, illegal processing of rug documents for 11 months. Release control imposed, entitled jail time credit. Jail time credit only 16 days. Warrant to convey return served 2/13/2001. Instructions to probation department sent. Court order defendant to be referred to blank regional community correction center. Is that a prison or is that a jail? A community correction center. I thought if it was like I know I've heard correctional facility is a prison, but community correction center, is that a prison or a jail? Yeah, I like the moon too. Thank you. I'm seeing different things. Yeah, that's what it sounds like is probation. Hearing disposition sheet filed, instructions to probation department sent. So this is, it's not either one, y'all. It's not jail or prison. This is probation. Yeah, this is probation. Yeah, it's probation. No, that's okay. That was a little confusing. Judicial release after return from reformatory probation on count number 1, illegal processing of rug documents for 3 years. Follow all rules. Report to adult parole authority within 1 working day after discharge ordered. Additional conditions of probation. State probation officers motion to, hang on, let me decline this invite. Motion to revoke or modify formal order with proof of service filed. Probable cause and evidentiary hearings. State probation holder issued. Defendant ordered committed. Revoke, community control revoked. Blank jail on count number 1 for 11 months. Entitled jail time credit shall receive 130-day credit, pay costs, notice of felony conviction sent to Board of Elections. Jail time credit 74 days. I think it was like more of a parole than probation because that's a little bit different. So you've got probation for misdemeanors, you've got felony probation, and then you've got parole. Yeah. I get what you're saying, Terry. And when I like deep dive into this stuff, it'll give me more details. This is literally just a summary of the report. Boss Lady XOXO. I told y'all it was a lot. Good night, Batty. You have a wonderful night as well. Case sent to collections in 2014 for $641.37 still owed. Yeah, she did lose her license, Lilac. Going back 23 years, 2014 is not 23 years, and there are things in here all the way back into 2018. I know what parole is, Kathy. I'm not an idiot. I'm just saying. It's the follow back for me, bro. Just saying. I'm just reading through her record. I haven't been able to have the time to retract anything yet, so I don't want to show it, but I'm just reading through her record this whole time. Kathy, how long have you been here? Would you like a box? How long have you been here? There's been 2001, 2004, 2013, 2016, 2018. Boss Lady XOXO. And who cares how long ago it was? Again, this woman mocked my mental health. This woman posted my photo and body shamed me. She made false allegations on me saying that I was speaking on her children and special needs people. This woman made up a lot of lies about me and other people. Severe lies. So if I want to look at her record from 50 years ago, I would. Listen, they'll get you for those missed court dates. Disorderly conduct. This is from 2012. Obstructing official business. Yeah, very vile things. She has no proof. Here, I'm going to say this again for anybody new. Here's my thing. The things that she's accusing me of would ruin my name on this platform. Right or wrong. The things that she is accusing me of would ruin my name on this platform. It would completely destroy my, I did not mean to invite you, Toxic Fairy. I apologize. It would ruin my name on this platform. But I feel like it would. Like saying that I'm making fun of children and children with special needs, that alone is gross. I don't know. For me, that's gross. But anyway, but I'm begging her to show proof of all of this. All of this. I'm begging you. You don't have to come to my page and show the proof. Show it on your own, because I know you want the attention. I'm saying if it was true, Frizz, like I would lose a lot of respect on this app. A lot. And I have a lot of respect on this app, but I would lose a lot of that respect if it was true. If she had receipts to prove it was true, and she showed them, I would lose a lot of the respect that I have earned on this app. But it's not true. Exactly. She doesn't have any proof. It is Boss Lady XOXO. It's not that, I mean, maybe she doesn't have the guts, but she doesn't have the proof. That's the thing. I'm not going to keep saying who it is. I've said it 100 times, Sunshine. Please don't spam my chat. Please don't. I'm not trying to be mean, I promise, but saying it over and over and over, the chat moves really fast, but I promise you when I see your comment, I will answer. I won't ignore you. Yeah, I know. She put it private. Absolutely, Terry. So this one is from 2012. The end of 2012. Disorderly conduct, obstructing official business. This woman is a literal whack job. Telephone harassment, disorderly conduct, obstructing official business, on top of everything else. Knowing her, she will make up her proof. She's good at that. Listen, there is no amount of good proof she could make up to justify the lies that she made on me. Like, it would have to be good. It would have to be my mouth saying it. Like, you would have to hear me say those things with the allegations she's made on me. I know, still standing. I never have, ever. If I did, I would own it, because I'm not perfect. Obstructing official business. Entered a plea of not guilty. She sure does enter not guilty a lot. Swift, I have said it so many times. First, it started out minor stuff that I was making fun of her teeth when I wasn't. Then I was making fun of her looks when I wasn't. Then she said I was making fun of her child and people with special needs, which again, I wasn't. Then she mocked my mental health. Legitimately mocked my mental health. Put a photo up of me on her YouTube and body shamed me. And that's just half of what she's been doing. But I'm not going to keep repeating it, because at the end of the day, like, you can go back and watch my videos and you'll know. I don't want to keep repeating it. Rag, if they really knew you. Yeah, I know. And most people do. It's literally just her and her small little group of people and Tay. Like, Tay is really believing everything she's saying without receipts. And, that's Tay's prerogative. But, yeah, I know. Happy to see you. Yeah, I heard about that, Janessa. This was probation. Holy crap, 79 files. Shit. Yeah, I know I'm good. So let's see. Let's just count how much I have gone through so far. Here's one. Are these the same ones? This one, yeah, I think so. So let me go to, I don't know, y'all. This is a lot. I was going to count how many there are, but it's a lot. I mean, yeah, that making fun of somebody's mental health in general is jacked up. But to make fun of somebody's mental health with the record that you have, Boss Lady, come on now. Come on now. Somebody told me that she ran earlier. Like, people were asking her hard questions and she ran. I'm going to pull the live up. Because I didn't see that, but...
My past, my addiction, my craziness, my ADHD. But there are some things that people have a responsibility not to release because you don't know these people on TikTok. You don't know them from Adam. You don't know what psychopath you're coming up against. And I just don't think, I mean, we've seen Lisa's house when she had the apartment.
Can you guys hear it?
You know, people saying, you don't have nothing. Oh, I do.
This is towards the end of her first live tonight.
I'm not in it for salacious drama. I'm just not. And it's funny, if I say anybody's name for the next 3 days, Boss Lady was talking shit. Boss Lady was talking this. I had somebody email me last night. Did you talk about Villain? I don't even know who she is.
I don't know, Hot Miss Mama.
What?
This is 45 minutes into her first live tonight.
Said anything about her?
Yeah, this broad has many pictures of me saved on her computer, bro. Like, what?
But it's people stirring. And the sad thing is, it's starting to eat at people personally.
It's you stirring.
These people come in here threatening me. I'm sure they don't want to, but they're watching or reading something on Discord or watch something on their pages. Like, oh, Boss Lady, then don't watch me.
But Boss Lady, that's what you do. You listen to what people tell you because they know you'll believe it. They know you're gullible AF and you run with it because you have not yet said anything about me or anyone else that was factual. That is crazy to me. She is obsessed. Nothing you've said has been factual. Of course she was. Yeah, she said salacious.
Don't watch me. But there are some people that enjoy hearing about this because they have family that are addicts. Or I've had addicts approach me on here needing freaking help. And I'm going to help them.
How are you going to help them when you can't even help yourself? You don't care about anyone but yourself.
A member that is suffering knows what it's like and you need help. And I'm just done. These women are...
Absolutely. People that are suffering need help, but you are not the person to help them when you can't even help yourself. When all you do is make up false information and fake ass lies about people, you are not in a position to help anybody in active addiction, ma'am. Not at all.
Freaking bullies.
I know. It's disgusting.
They're disgusting. Sorry, I had to say it.
But that's why I was asking the hard questions, because this is how we talk to each other on the phone. So tonight, me hearing about Lisa's family's house was not the first night I knew about that. You know, I'm pretty much aware.
Good evening.
We talk.
I described
exactly,
that
Hot Miss Mama.
To a T. I see that it is foul that people live like that.
That is Tay and English in her box.
Shouldn't have to live like that, but they shouldn't have to move their adult children back in their house because of rugs.
Yeah.
You know? Thank you.
You mean Abby's dad,
I appreciate
Terry?
you answering that. But so many times when you and I have talked, or you'll come on the live and stuff. I mean, I've even gotten messages back where...
Listen, I disagree, Rachel. English and Boss Lady talk every day, multiple times a day. English told me in a box to my face that if she heard Boss Lady accusing me falsely of speaking on children and people of special needs, that she would not have anything to do with it. She would not have anything to do with her. Here she is still, every day, multiple times a day. English ain't no better. English is just as delulu as Boss Lady is. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The fact that these two ladies are going after Lely. Listen, Lely did wrong. Absolutely, she did wrong. She did multiple things wrong. But she didn't do anything any worse than what English did. So why is English all of a sudden putting herself on this pedestal? And why are they going after Lely the way that they are? They are literally going after her. First, they started all of this together, and then they just kicked Lely to the curb. And that is why I got Lely out of my box. It wasn't because Lely was rambling, like Boss Lady tried to say. It was because Boss Lady and English are vile and disgusting, and I wanted to protect her. Because at the end of the day, we are all human, and we all make mistakes. I do not condone what Lely did, but I am not going to let her stand alone and be attacked and violated and degraded by these two individuals. Absolutely fucking not. Not from last night, but night before. Because Lely lied about her proof and what she wanted from Ronnie, it makes them look bad. And listen, again, I'm not condoning anything that Lely has done at all. And Lely knows how I feel. But she still doesn't deserve what they're doing to her. Yeah, English gave Ronnie a lot more money than Lely did.
People are like, oh, she's blowing you down or she's saying this about you. And then because I didn't pick a side about the you and what's her name? Raggedy Ann, but that's all right. Raggedy T. I was in that live. I think that was probably the second time I've ever been in your live when your daughter was admonishing all of us about being careful not to be too rude and different things like that. And I mean, what she was saying was right. We should have, hey, everybody back down and back off. So however you applied that to your life that day, you did. I still don't believe, after hearing it and listening to it, I don't believe that Raggedy T was being disrespectful. But again, I'm not you nor standing in your shoes. But that doesn't make or break our relationship and our friendship. So
Well, why doesn't Raggedy follow the same advice? She says, "Oh, her daughter told her to not be so mean." Do you hear how she talks to people? I mean, I don't watch her lives, but people send me snippets all day long of how she cusses people out.
And people are going to give you trash, and that's one of the things that
Who do I cuss out, y'all? Can y'all tell me who I cuss out? Besides people like Boss Lady, who do I cuss out? Oh yeah, she definitely watches. And listen, not speaking on kids, but like kudos to her daughter for standing up for what was right. Like I love that. I love that she has raised her children to have that level of respect and to have that thought process and that mindset. I love that. Kudos. And kudos to Boss Lady for raising her kids to be like that. You know what I mean? Like I love that. I have tried so hard to raise my kids to be the exact same way. But again, I'm a bad person and I speak ill on people's kids and special needs, right? Right? I just brought a whole fucking compliment. But at the same time, I want to choke on my words because of how gross and disgusting and vile she has been to me with all of these lies. And she's not even woman enough to tell the truth that she lied or show fucking receipts.
English stands in my own truth is this. I am not a trash can. You cannot bring me trash. So when people started sending me all that stuff from Discord and things like that, where they were calling me all out my name and different things like that, and saying some pretty derogatory and even callous things as to what they would like to see.
Oh, I see Wild Goose Chase in there.
You know what? I'm not a trash can. I'm going to apply to my life what I need to apply, and everything else I'm going to discard. One thing about it is you have to become like a duck if you're going to be popular or present, even because here's a quick little scenario, and I'm not trying to take over your live, and I appreciate you letting me.
No. I love when you talk.
I started teaching, thank you. I started teaching tobacco cessation for the state of Louisiana. I've never smoked a cigarette a day in my life. Did my mom smoke? Yes. 4 packs of Viceroy cigarettes a day. She quit the day I graduated high school. So was it me or was it her? My dad smoked.
Wow.
I'll go. He was in the Army.
Well, they have 2 parents, Mama D, and she's not with them, so I'm sure other people helped raise them. But, I'm just saying, whoever raised those kids, I love that they were raised to have that thought process. Because we need more kids like that. Y'all want to hear something? My son's elementary school today got put on a hard lockdown. I didn't know about it until after he was already home. Got put on a hard lockdown because of a threat. Luckily, the person was quickly taken into custody. But, I mean, it's a lot of bullies out there and a lot of evil little kids, mean little kids. And I'm not speaking on people's kids, but kids are mean. Bro, they are mean. So if you raise your kids to be respectable and caring and thoughtful and kind, then I respect that. Hang on, y'all. My dog is over here chewing up a roll of freaking toilet paper. No, Kathy, not true. Not true. This unfortunately has happened a lot in the different school districts in my area. And to avoid having parents blowing up the phone lines, parents showing up trying to get their kids, because I see it could be a safety risk, they do not release any information until that lockdown is off, until they have that person in custody. Sometimes when kids are allowed to have phones, like in middle school and high school, the kids will notify their parents. But schools try to prevent parents from tying up the phone lines and from showing up and causing an even greater risk, so they do not announce it until it is over and done with. I know that for a fact because I have been through it. Hang on, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh, that's not what your comment said, but may not have went through right. I don't know. But you're right. They should, but I also understand the safety risk behind why they don't. I do understand that. Because a parent is risking getting themselves harmed while the school and law enforcement are trying to handle that situation. Or if the phone lines are being tied up, that's keeping law enforcement and whoever from getting in touch with the school. You know what I mean? Like, I get it from both sides. I was livid that I didn't know. But then I also get it. I do get it. They don't allow phones at the elementary school here, but middle school and high school they do. Hey, Lely.
What information do I have on that? I need to go gather some. I know it'll cause cancer, and I hate the smell of it.
And
right?
Lely, while you're in here, I know that Boss Lady has said that I dropped you from my live the other night because you were rambling. And I know I've made a video because I tried messaging you, and then I remembered you said that you were banned from messaging. I did not drop you because you were rambling. I told you why I dropped you. I don't agree with the things that you did, right? I've told you this. You definitely did some not good things. But it is not right for them to just come at you the way that they are when English did the same shit that you did and then some. I don't agree with that at all. And I don't agree that you should have to stand alone and them treat you that way. I don't agree with it. That's crazy, Terry. They do not allow that here.
So I had to work with the military. That was my first Department of Defense job. I had to go through all these hoops to get certified to be with the military. And so this colonel, he called me. He's like,
it's been crazy.
Are you going to tell me that I can't smoke if you've never smoked a cigarette in my life? So just like you, I can't talk about addiction or any of the things that you're an expert on. But the things that you know that
what do you mean? Here we go. This is a screen recording from her live earlier, by the way.
Shake your tree. Just like me with cessation or billing or even when I was a nurse or cosmetologist, nothing can shake my tree. Now it may hurt me or hurt my feelings a little bit, but these are just people. Now, if this was somebody in my face and we were sitting here having a face-to-face conversation, I'd probably bristle a lot more than I bristle right now because this.
And you are welcome here, Lely, anytime. I'm just saying, because nobody should ever have to be alone.
Respect to me is huge. But just like I would always say to you, hey, be careful. Make sure that you check the source before you say anything. You know, somebody might have put something in your inbox. You're like, well, so-and-so told me this. Well, did you verify that? Did you fact check it? If you didn't fact check that, then you shouldn't be saying it. Or you can say, I haven't proven this to be a fact yet, but here's some more information. I've stopped over half of the people from sending me stuff daily.
I will say this, though. Boss Lady should take English's advice. If people are freaking sending her all of this stuff, she needs to fact check it. And that's what she's not doing. She's not fact checking a damn thing.
Stuff about you that you may have said about me, which I don't believe because we talk enough that you would have said it to me. I've said
it's okay, Lely. Listen, I have CPTSD and I promise you I get it. I get it. I promise you I do. Look, you're a human. We make mistakes. The things that you did was fucked up. Just being totally blunt. But again, you don't deserve to be crucified by the same person who did the same shit that you did and then some. Oh, you're right, Kim. They do. I don't even know who English is. She tried to talk about that shit. I don't care. I don't trust English. You know, I know she's trying to be positive to an extent towards me right here, but I don't trust her because I don't trust anyone who stands by. That's it. Shell shock right there. People can be hurt by her accusations without receipts, especially to the extent of the accusations that she's putting out there. It is terrible. Do you know that if it got back to my job, that I was making fun of children and special needs people because I deal with the public every single day, that could risk my job. Granted, my job doesn't believe anything without proof. My supervisor is fully aware of what I do on this app, and they would want proof. But still, like, that could get me in trouble. And I have kids to take care of, you know? Thank you for the heart meme. Ronnie will be back. Yeah, I've been saying from the jump that the truth will eventually come to light, and I'm sure that there is a lot that Ronnie needs to put out there. I don't agree with DB being talked about by anyone in general, if it's not your situation. If it is your situation and you want to tell your story, by all means, let me know, and I'm there to support you. But we should not be speaking on other people's DB situations. We should not be going at other people's DB situations. And I've told Lely her actions were fucked up. But I don't know anything about her and the DB stuff. It was my understanding that they had already disowned her by the time the DB stuff started being put out there. But I've stayed away from that. So, fully away. And I will continue to do so. I do not want that discussed on my platform. But here's my thing. They went into this with Lely. And then all of a sudden they turn their backs on Lely. And here Lely is alone. And they are crucifying her. That's what I don't agree with. I'm not going to crucify Lely. I'm going to tell her how I feel about her actions, which I've done. But I'm not going to crucify her. Everybody has to face judgment for their actions. Everybody. If she can take accountability for what she's done, then I can respect that. I have my thoughts about all of it. You know what I mean? But I have really tried hard to stay away from all of that. All of that. I don't want any part of it because that whole shit show has gone way too fucking far. It has gone way above and beyond people giving someone money. It has gone way above and beyond people scamming for money. It is disgusting. And, if there are those of you that feel a certain way when it comes to Lely because of what she's done, I respect that as well. As long as you guys can be respectful in my chat, that is all that I ask. You don't have to like each other, but when you are in my chat, I ask that you are respectful. And everybody does tend to be that way for the most part, so I appreciate it.
Because that's just the vibe we have. But, it's not... Don't let it bother you. It's just litter. Now the thing with Raggedy T, she yelled yesterday, "Get English the F out of here," and I just fell into her live because I was scrolling through.
Sure did.
Like, I've never had any bad situations with her. Same thing with what's her name, Tech, and the other people that day that I sat in that box. Then I sat there for 30, 35 minutes, but I had to go ahead.
Wait a minute. Anybody from Tech's Tech side over here? Whatever. Anybody from Tech's crew over here? Because the lady that was in that live that day that everybody was saying was English, did they not say they weren't English? They swore up and down they weren't English and even started to convince us all that it wasn't English. But did she not just say, correct me if I'm wrong, did she not just say contradictory to that? I'm just saying. I think that she didn't like how hard Chevy was coming at her, and Chevy wasn't even being disrespectful. She was just spitting facts. Yeah, she denied it was her. It was confusing. It was. But the picture was the same. That's the thing. Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Run out of the house, because if it had lasted 2 hours, I would have sat there for 2 hours. You know why? Because I'm going to answer every question you give me, and if I was
Shell shock. Thank you for the galaxy. That is only the second galaxy I've ever gotten. Both galaxies I've ever gotten were in this live. Thank you so much. I love your face. You do not have to do that. It's possible, Happy. I don't know. I don't know a whole bunch about that situation because I have stayed out of it. I appreciate you. Thank you, Callaway, for the roses. I appreciate you. You guys do not have to gift me. That is never why I'm here. Yes, Nicole did get nannered. She messaged me and told me that Boss Lady was at the police station and she was nannered immediately after that almost. I don't know. I don't talk to Nicole. There's no telling Kathy. Shell Shock is amazing. She's so amazing. She's always showing everybody love.
About something, I'm going to apologize. But if I'm right about something, I'm going to stand on it. So just be careful in the information that you are delivering or you are given, because I believe...
What live? What night was the live that you're saying Lely was in the live with Boss Lady? Ison. What day? Yeah, Nicole got bananaed. I don't know why. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Out here, like I told you before, not too
I have to see it in front of my face to believe anything.
That are friends or families of addicts can come to, or even addicts can come to. So all this ancillary mess that goes on, take that out of your vocabulary and take it off of your horizon, and then you don't have that to worry about. Because if you stay the course of what your expertise is, nobody can teach you how to make that cake because you already...
I don't know, Lely, but what Ison is saying is that you were in Boss Lady's live the other night. I don't know if she's talking about... I don't know what she's talking about. If she can give me a date, Nookie has every... Just watch the Boss Lady and Nicole's lives. I'm dropping it for you. I just need dates because Nookie has every single one. Everyone. I mean, I'm sure she's been in the lives at some point, but... I will look. I mean, I know it wasn't yesterday and I know it wasn't today. That was a few nights ago. I don't know. I don't know. Not my business.
You're the baker.
Right, exactly. And that's pretty much like, yeah, it's like as soon as I came on the scene, that's what everybody is messaging me, like, what is the problem? Because here's the thing, if I don't like somebody, I will flat out let them know. I make no bones about it. If I have a problem, I'll call you and say, hey, and 99% of the time, it's somebody just trying to start trouble, because as long as things are getting stirred up, as long as things are going, they get off on that.
Yeah, I thought so too,
That's
Happy.
the only content they have. Oh, such and such said this about this for every day. Every day I hear someone's talking about this person. She can't keep my name out of her mouth.
I see you, Lely. I just want to drop that whole conversation. All I have to do is go to Nookie's live, go to Nookie's YouTube. He has them all, and I'll be able to find out. See the last time you were in there. It's really not a big deal to me. At the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. It's not like it's hurting me or affecting me in any way. It's not my business. I am just saying, Lely has not necessarily done anything to me, and I do feel bad that they are treating her the way that they are, and maybe that's my soft heart. But I don't know. I don't want to keep talking about it, so if you guys could drop it in the chat. If there's something somebody wants to send me, my email is in my bio.
I am right back in it. I have never heard garbage like this in my life.
You've never heard garbage like this in your life, Boss Lady, but you're the one spitting the garbage. You're spitting the garbage. You're the only one spitting the garbage.
Nice. But whenever Tracy was on my page and said that R word, they went running with it. Oh, Boss Lady said the R word. She was talking about special needs children. Are you high? Do you know who my family is? Like, I've talked about my family. I've talked about my life.
So, Ison, that's not what you said, though. You said she was in Boss Lady's live with Nicole. That's what your comment said. If she was in Nicole's live with Itty, I don't tell people who they can and cannot watch. Now, I'm going to ask you one more time to please drop it, because that has nothing to do with me. All of those lives are also on YouTube. I know exactly where to go. There are lives that I can watch on YouTube that most people can't because they're privated for copyright purposes. This has nothing to do with me, and it has nothing to do with the topic at hand. So respectfully, if you guys could please drop it in the chat, I would really appreciate it. I don't like blocking people. I don't like muting people. But, I mean, I'm asking nicely to please drop it in the chat. I don't know. I don't think it's the same person, though, Lilac. If it is, they can get a box.
But here's the thing. Yeah, that was sad. I reprimanded Tracy. A girl got up there and reprimanded Tracy, and we moved on from it. I'm
Absolutely
not going to sit
lucky.
here and keep muddling the waters.
I always
with that same thing. I'm moving on to the next thing. But it's like such a cesspool of drama. It's bringing everybody down to hatred. And as you guys know me,
There's more than two boss ladies.
Today, I am trying to take the day off so I could sit here and unwind. I have so much paperwork I've got to catch up on, and I can't do it. I was not attacked. Who said attacking mental health? I said the amount of mental illness on this page is astounding, and it is.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said. There's a screen recording. You said anybody that will cry and 2 minutes later be on live smiling and laughing clearly needs to be medicated and needs to go get help. Clearly has something wrong with their mental health. You called Nana a 5 mental. You need to recognize, boss lady, that everything is screen recorded. I don't screen record them. I don't got the time, nor do I have the storage space. You mocked mental health. There is receipts. That is the difference between you and everyone else. Everybody can drop receipts, but you.
Look at this.
Hey, Lindsay, 3030, she said, did English verify the DV audio respectively asking? First and foremost, I didn't release that audio.
Nope.
Secondly, when it was played to me early that morning by Nicole, I had her to stop because the first noise I heard was a baby crying. And I said, hey, is that a baby or what is that? Because I don't know, cats sound like that to me. I don't have cats, but that's what they sound like when I'm been at friends' houses. And she played a little bit more and I heard the baby cry again. I said, hold up. I said, both of them lied to me because I asked independently each of them before I even knew.
Hang on. I hear a child and they're supposed to be in bed. I'm back.
Before Ronnie even knew I was going to talk to Craig, I knew I was going to talk to Craig. I said, where was that baby? They both told me that child was asleep.
It's okay, Lely.
In a house where when
the next time, if I continue to see people talking about you and English together, or you and Nicole together, or you and Boss Lady together, I'm just going to mute them. I'm not going to block them, but I am going to mute them for this live because I have asked multiple times. That has nothing to do with me. So please, drop it. Lely will not be attacked in my life. Point blank, period. If you don't like Lely, then respectfully, you can either not acknowledge that she's here, or you can leave. I'm not defending anything she has done, but I am defending the fact that she is a human, and she is a guest in my life, and I am asking that you guys respect her. Last warning. Now, I'm going to press play on this again, and I'm going to go over here and get my diamond art. And I'm going to do some diamond art while we listen to this trash. This one's actually about to end.
Parents had arguments and stuff. We were in the bed. They were out in the car. They were up the street. Wherever they were, we weren't in the house doing that. So the moment that
Hang on. Someone's...
Hey, yeah, bossy, I'm going to let y'all talk for a second. I'll be back because this...
I'm coming. We'll go to the next one. I want to get this damn Highland cow done so I can start on another one. Alright, let's go to the next one. Here we go.
Yes, somebody did. Absolutely. I have her name. I have her little, yep. It's all been reported. Thank God.
She says that somebody doxed her daughter or something. Something like that. I don't know. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. And still no proof of someone doing that, by the way.
Somebody was in there screen recording, and that's all I can say. Thank God. And I'll leave it at that. Big thanks to who? Oh, for threatening me? No. Hope they have a good defense attorney. Oh, I'm not going away. Oh, I'm not going away. I'm still here. I'm going to be in their face every day. Because guess what? They've left Lisa alone. And they don't have anything because Lisa deactivated her account. Lost her
Lisa
phone.
does not communicate with you. Lisa does not like you.
Unless she gets a phone or finds Wi-Fi, but I know her parents have to get out of that
I could
house
prove that if I wanted to. I'm just saying.
So, I mean, I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked.
It smells so good.
So, I thought everyone says you never go real life. What does that mean? I'm lost.
Hang on, I gotta put y'all down.
You never go real life. I'm lost. Sorry, I'm in a fog. I have no makeup, no lashes, no nothing. I'm in a fog. When it comes to my children and the safety of my family, I am going to go, if I have to go to the feds or whoever I have to go to, I will keep going up the upper echelon until I get to the top of the pyramid. Bet I do. And I will keep going up, and I will make sure that
you don't have anything
these
to worry
content
about
creators
here.
that want to threaten people are going to be off.
Nothing at all to worry about here, Lely.
No, I've been very busy the last few hours, and I do know names, and it's sad. But I want to thank you guys for the support. We did save 2 lives here.
So she's saying that if you were in my live earlier, my friend Katie got in the box and said something about everybody has mental health, and she was talking about her own mental health, and that she could quite literally SLIT someone's throat and walk away. And she was making a general statement as to how severe her mental health is. But she also said multiple times, I am not threatening Boss Lady. I'm not threatening anyone. She was making a general statement about herself. I told her probably shouldn't say that in the box, but she was not threatening anyone. Just saying. No, she doesn't know anybody's name. Listen, if she wants my government name, all you got to do is message me and ask for it, boo-boo, and I'm happy to give it to you. Happy to. I don't have a criminal record. I've never even seen the inside of a jail cell. The worst thing that I have on my record is being caught with a hunting rifle in muzzleloader season. Just saying. That is the worst thing on my record.
Recently, they are in treatment, and I'm so blessed and thankful for that. They're extremely hypocritical. They are the biggest hypocrites. They can sit all day long cussing people out. Get her the F out of my, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's an obsession. It's such an obsession.
You're right. You are obsessed.
I will not stop. I can promise you that. I've only just
Neither
begun.
will I.
And some people are already starting to feel it, so not going to stop.
Nobody is scared of you, Boss Lady, because you're a liar.
In this technical age, be careful what you do. And for the people that are following these people, don't go to jail for them. Just please do not go to jail for them. It's not worth it. They don't care about you.
Nobody's going to jail for anybody. The fuck?
Threatening me, they're not going to jail. You are.
Nobody threatened you.
You know?
Right. You don't even go here.
No, I'm going to stay on TikTok. Well, I'm not going anywhere. They're not going to run me off.
But I thought the cops told you to stay off.
They're not going to run me off. And I'll keep getting info, and I'm going to post it, and, the stuff that I know is real.
I love you, Ann.
The Discord, they're talking about me right now. I'm sitting here reading the screen.
I don't have Discord, FYI.
I have names.
If you don't believe that I don't have Discord, ask my agency. I'm with High Up Agency. Ask them, because everything is done in Discord, and I just messaged them the other day that I'm not in Discord, and, they want me back in. I don't have a Discord, boo-boo. Just saying.
Have a lot of stuff, and I'll leave it at that. But
I've been on Discord, but not in...
yeah, you will be silenced. If
over
you
a
do
month.
not follow, they're like a cult. That's exactly what they are. You don't follow what they say,
Liar.
you're done.
Nope, not true.
You know? I can't remember the girls' names. I'll have to go back to this.
I cannot tell you how many times people have had a difference in opinion with me, and I did not silence them. I won't go. Kim asked me to go on Discord. Yeah, don't go on Discord. Right, Joanne.
Screenshot. Somebody in Raggedy's live today.
Liar.
Yep.
That's why you should
And then
vet
somebody
information.
else, but their account was deactivated today, so I will continue until they're all deactivated.
You're not going to get my account down, boo-boo. Sorry.
So at least the word is out. They're being watched, and that's all I wanted to happen. I
No,
wanted
Mary Beth, it's not
the
hard at
right
all to
people
do.
to be aware of what was being said and by who.
Is that your question?
Exactly. You know, her followers are following somebody.
Facts.
You know,
bitches.
and then if you read about a statistic in the paper, it's, oh my God, that's horrible. No, you're
never.
following that person, which means you're supporting their actions. So, again, that is why I got away from every one of them. Made
Boss
sure I
lady,
unfollowed.
XOXO.
Thank you. I made sure I did all that because I was not going to be a part
Yeah, Diamond
of
Art
that.
is amazing.
I don't support it. I think they're allowed to say what they want. You're not allowed to say. You are not allowed to have an opinion. And if anything, if anybody can take away from my page.
Let me ask you guys. Thank you for the 2025, Babs. Let me ask you guys something. Have I ever not allowed people to have a difference in opinion here? Ever. Have I ever not allowed anyone to have a difference in opinion? Or do I enjoy conversations with people who have a difference in opinion? Exactly.
I will tell you this. No matter if I agreed or disagreed with you, I let you have a voice. And I would, like even English, when her and I first started talking, I didn't agree on stuff, but it didn't matter. I respected her. We still don't agree on stuff, but I respect her.
What you mean, Katie?
Yeah, you're playing something. I don't want to interrupt. I'm just up.
Oh, I'll pause it because I've still got like 15 minutes left of it.
No, you're good. I wanted to come up here because of your message earlier. First of all, I'm sick of you crying. I'm gonna have to beat your ass later, or maybe show it some.
Now, my nose is just running.
Oh, okay. I just got in here. There's a lot going on in the streets today, so I'm everywhere. But I just want to come up here and say I didn't threaten nobody's life. For the record, I made it very clear, and Miss Raggedy T here can pull her live. What'd you say?
I'm going to.
Yeah, no, I didn't threaten anybody's life. I don't even know who this bitch is. But I literally was just saying that people can schmurder people and laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say I'm gonna schmurder you and laugh. Never said that. So you're weird for that. But anyways,
She was
play
making a
recording.
statement.
Yeah, I was making a statement. You know? So but I'm just here for support. I'm gonna try to fix your boxes. It's bothering me. So you go ahead and play your thing. I'll be quiet.
Being an adult is. I don't agree with my boss. I don't agree with my assistant. I don't agree with my kids. But at the end of the day, we're still talking. We're still communicating. And because I didn't want to join
Still,
their
man,
line.
I'm not fighting with anyone. Here's the thing. This person, it started off just petty stuff. She lied and said I made fun of her braces. Never did. Never did. She lied and said I made fun of her appearance. Never did. Then she lied and said I made fun of her child and people with special needs. Never did. Never did. Hang on, Katie, and I will. And then she mocked my mental health. And she posted a photo of me on YouTube body shaming me. So I'm not fighting anyone. I just I talked about her charges because she has pages and pages of charges. She's not a saint. But she's over here making up lies to degrade other people. Crazy to me. Let me go into mod settings.
I just need box access. She needs to cook her pizza. What? Every time I hear pizza, I think of Daddy.
I just gave you box access. Just don't put anybody in the box.
No, I'm gonna switch your thing so that way you're still big. That's all.
Okay.
Like that. There you go.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to press play.
I was enemy number one. So we're talking about a lot of people. A lot of things happened today. I did have to go to the authorities.
You're a liar.
I did. They were already contacted a week ago because of something that I received. I didn't say anything about it. They were kind of just like watching. And then today kind of blew up. And I didn't know certain people were going to be thrown off of TikTok, but they were. So
you did not get Nicole taken down.
Well, here's what happened. When I posted the first CA of Ronnie, or no, I had it. I'm sorry. Let me, ADHD kicking in. I had the CA of Ronnie, like of people sending me their CAs, and I had them, and I sat on them because I sit on info. I don't just, here you go, guys, because who knows? It could be photoshopped. It could be this. It could be that.
Girl, you are such a liar. And the one
person, Tracy, kept saying, yeah, Ronnie took thousands from me, but she didn't have the physical proof. You know what I mean? So I was not going to,
Right.
She said she stole thousands, but I didn't see it. So, like all of them, they pulled Tracy up on their lives and this and that and wanted to talk to her, even though I think the maximum she gave Ronnie was $300. So they're pulling her up there because she needed that attention. So they were posting this information because Tracy did not get taken for thousands of dollars. She got taken for like $200 to $300, And there are a lot of people out there who are very kind. And
Tracy, I will tell you, if you have the receipts of that, you can email them to me, and I will gladly put that rumor to shame, just saying. And I've not even been wanting to get involved in that.
Very bad for that baby, and gave a lot of money. But I didn't have that information.
My email is in my bio.
And then there were some people that said I don't want that put out there because I am embarrassed. So I didn't. Oh, it's $300. Absolutely. That's a lot of money. Absolutely. I mean, hell, that was my electric bill last month, Yeah, English sent it to me day one. I didn't post it for a few days. And then she gave me the green light and said, go ahead and post it. So I did. Because they were calling her a liar, talking mad crap about her. Hey, Kathy. So I'm just a person where if I will respect, unless you come in here bashing me, no, you're going to get blocked. But I will give anybody a platform. I will let anybody say how they feel because I believe in that First Amendment of free speech.
Not me, you won't.
But when you cross that line of threatening, harassing,
Never
doxing,
threatened or harassed you.
I will absolutely go to the police station. I will. And whatever happens to you is something you deserve. I went to jail for things that I deserved. You should go to jail for stuff you deserve. Period. I don't feel bad. I don't care if you have kids. You should have shut your mouth. I have kids.
I'm not going to jail. How much you want to bet I won't go to jail for shit? Because I did shit.
Thank you.
Really quick. If you feel threatened for your life, get the fuck off the app. Why are you wasting police resources? That's weird.
Facts. I know you are, Lely. Just breathe. I'm telling you, Lely, my email is in my bio. If you want to prove that wrong, all you have to do is send me the receipts. I can retract anything that needs to be retracted. I will not put your personal private information out there, but that is solely up to you. You don't have to. You can just say, F them. But I do think that I don't know. That's
You
right.
guys for
That's
all
up
this
to
love
you.
and support, because today
That's
was
up
a
to you,
very
Lely.
lonely.
Whatever you want to send me that you think would be relevant to shut that down. I don't want anything that has to do with DB or anything that has to do with anything like that. But anything that you want to send me that you think would shut that down, email it to me, and I got you. Because I'm so sick of them crucifying you. Okay, so even if you did only give her $300 and something, why are you being crucified for that when English gave her thousands? The fuck? If I felt like my life was in danger and I was being, like, I really felt threatened and my life was in danger, I would be getting off of where, especially if I had kids, if I felt like my life and my kids' lives were in danger, I would be getting away from where I felt like that danger was coming from. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't like Nicole either, but I can tell you right now, this lady had nothing to do with Nicole's account going down. Nicole's account probably went down because she was probably yelling or something like that. It was probably something she said or did. I'm just saying.
Anybody, and I promise you.
Oh, cue the
I
fake
will make sure
tears.
that you go under the jail. I promise.
All right, well, I'll be waiting.
You know, I went over and talked to the cop today.
No, you
and
didn't.
He goes, oh my God, I just got back from New Jersey, extraditing somebody here because they were going, it was all over the news. Some guy was going door to door saying, hey, I've got your nephew, I'm a bondsman. I can bond him out, but I need 10 grand right now, or whatever you can come up with. Well, here this guy, was
But
crossing
they
state
don't
lines.
extradite people over TikTok drama, you bimbo.
And they're definitely not going to tell a random stranger somebody else's case and scenario. That's not a thing.
It's illegal. They could
Right.
lose their whole badge for that.
That's how you guys know she's lying. Clock it.
I knew she was lying when she said she was a paralegal. But again, when she was a paralegal who did not know that a DUI was a misdemeanor that could not be expunged from the record, that told off on her. And then the fact that she did not know what extraditions were, or the fact that people don't get extradited over TikTok drama. The fuck. Listen, Raggedy's next flight with villain and tech on Con Air. I'm dead. Listen, I ain't never flown a day in my life, and I damn sure ain't flying over this bitch.
No offense. Thanks for the love, guys. So, yeah, I'm trying to, when it comes to my kids, though, I'm telling you, I'm a mama bear. I will claw every orifice. So he goes, oh my God. He goes, you
Thank
realize
you, little bull, for the
and
heart. I appreciate you. You don't have to do that.
Lines to get these people. I said, well, the one's not too far, but, I guess if it's too far, they would just fly them in. But as long as it's like 3
You don't have
states
to
that
thank
count,
any
they
of
will
us,
extradite
Lely.
them in. They will have to go drive and get them. But
Lely, send me an email from your email, because there's something I want to give you that has to be given by message. It's information, my information that I want to give you by message, because I know you can't DM, and emailing can take a little while, so that we can talk about things. But I will tell you, I don't like talking on the phone, so it's going to be solely text message. Just an FYI. I do not like talking on the phone.
Freaking same. It's because that's what we do for a living, bro.
Yeah, like I don't even take calls anymore. And well, sometimes I do if I'm not in class, but I still have to talk all day training people.
Yes, I hate it.
I will text you and we will talk about it, and we'll go from there. Look, I said, don't call me. Don't
call me, bitch.
Unless you really need somebody to talk to. Now that's different. Like, that's different. But
nah, shoot me a voice memo.
Stop it.
I'm
done with you.
Very strict about doxing, about harassment, about threatening. They don't play.
You're hurting me.
Yeah, he said he was faking being a bondsman. Did you hear about that story?
I'm praying, Susan. I'm so sorry.
This sheriff guy was talking today.
I will definitely keep LA in my prayers.
I guess they caught him in New Jersey, so they had to go pick him up and bring him back. I mean, that would be a hell of a drive in a cop car. That would suck.
So here's the thing. My sister that comes in my chat sometimes, a lot of you have seen her and a lot of you followed her. Kristen Brooke Beauty, I think is how her name is. I don't know. Hell, she may be in here for all I know. Her dad is the chief of our police department. He's also been a private investigator. Like, he's been police captain. His best friend was the chief of police, and his best friend passed away. And then he was placed in the chief of police position. And I'm telling you right now, if he would say they are not going to extradite someone over some TikTok drama, he would laugh at you, boss lady. He would, and he is an asshole. Like, he is an ass and a half, but he would flat out laugh and say, hell no. Hell no.
Yeah. So again, I don't know why they hate me. I don't know
You
why
don't?
I mean, they are just coming after me.
I don't
like
hate
flies
you,
on
bro.
crap.
I don't
But
hate you.
it's because they kept asking me to share my information. I said no, or join my.
Who has asked you to share information? Because could never be me. I don't ask people for information. Ever. Well, I mean, I did ask you and Melissa about something earlier, but that's different. I don't ask people for information. I go and I find it myself. The information that was sent to me about you, boss lady, I did not ask for. And Villain can vouch for that. I told Villain that I was going to figure it out, that I was going to do the research. Villain just got tired of your bullshit talking about people she cared about, people that she was friends with, and she did it herself. Not my fault, but I respect that she did it. I go and find information myself. I do the research, which is why my platform has grown the way it has. I put in the work. Oh, Joanna with the galaxy. Thank you so much, Joanne. You do not have to do that, friend. You know you don't. That is how I've grown my platform, boss lady, is I have put the time, the work, and the effort in to do the research so that when information is put out there, I know it's legitimate. With the Lori Jones debacle, I showed proof that I sat on information for over 2 months while I did a thorough deep dive into what was sent to me. Thorough, from beginning to end, from top to bottom, from inside out, to make sure that everything I was putting out there was 100% legitimate and 100% facts. And that is why people have respect for what comes out of my mouth, because they know it has been vetted. That's the difference between you and I, my friend, not the gingerbread. Yeah, Vicky, I don't talk about her a whole lot, and here's why. Yes, I did ask her to send me an email. Yeah, to email me so that I could give her my phone number. No, Earthly, do you have a problem with that? That's not me asking her for information. Did I tell her that if she had receipts on what Boss Lady was saying about her to debunk, if she wanted to send those to me, she could, absolutely, to help her because she's being attacked. But did I ask her, can you please send me that info? Can I have it? Fuck no. So try again. I asked her to email me so that I could give her my personal phone number. Are you jealous?
Well, I mean, no earthly, no disrespect, but kind of disrespect. Like, you're coming in here hot for what?
Exactly. Who even are you? Let's be so for real. And I can be the nicest person in the whole world, but you came in here with disrespect, and if you come at me disrespectful, I'm going to come at you disrespectful. If you had asked that question respectfully, I would have answered you respectfully. For example, I had someone say something either earlier today or yesterday that did seem a little disrespectful to me, but I was respectful in my response to them. They got up in the box and thanked me for hearing them out and listening to them and for being respectful, and that was it. That happens all the time. But you wanted to come in hot and heavy and disrespectful, so you're going to get that same energy because I match energy around here, especially when it comes to bullshit like this. So just saying, keep on trying. Don't try me. It's a simple question and you lose. Okay, all right, let's see. 146 followers, 0 following, no earthly idea, 0. Yeah, guess what? Go over to...
I already did it. Bye.
Bye. Leah Townsend, The fuck?
Wait, I muted them. Why didn't their comment go away?
Did you mute and then block?
Yeah.
Beat Green Eyes to it. Right, Ann? Alright, I'm gonna press play again. These damn twat waffle motherfuckers.
No. I'm on here because
That's okay,
I want to
Candace.
talk to people. I don't want to go in your box and talk
Keep
to your
in mind
people.
too, Candace, it could be TikTok. TikTok has been glitching really bad, making things lag. I think you grabbed. No, she didn't. Leah
No.
Townsend. Who is that? Was that them?
Let me look.
Listen, if she did accidentally get someone that she didn't mean to, she'll fix it. I've known Katie for like 2 years now or more.
Oh, you're right. I did. I unblocked them. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
So now I'll go block that other bitch.
Who is this Brown Eyes?
Blocked. All right. Okay, sorry. If you're friends with them, tell them I'm sorry.
I will. Leah Townsend, if you come back in here, I'm so sorry. Of course, Candace. I'm guessing that Brown Eyes is not the same Brown Eyes, I'm sure.
No. That brown eyes is cool. No.
Good. Well, welcome, Brown Eyes. And I did get her.
Oh, you got her green-eyed, girl?
All right. I'm going to press play. Hopefully, Leah will come back in here. But if not, I will make a note and I'll reach out to her. No worries. Because I do care about my chat. Unlike what Boss Lady says I don't talk to my chat. I ignore my chat. I don't care about my chat. The fuck?
Talk to my people.
Good night, Frizz. Thank you for being here. You've been here the whole time. I appreciate you, sweet friend.
Yeah, the fact that they sit all day long saying, don't talk about the kids, don't talk about the kids, don't talk about the kids, but you dox my daughter's work.
Prove it. Who did? Because it was not me. Could never be me. I don't think anybody did. I have a friend in her chat.
Who cares if they hate? I'm like, I don't care if they hate me.
See, what she doesn't realize is a lot of the people in her chat really don't like her. They're just over there playing nice to hear what she says because she's private. Like, for example, I got a friend right there in the chat that's been messaging me on the back end saying, hey, I just, type random stuff in there sometimes. I'm in there just, like, they'll screen record it and send it to me if there's something said about me. Yeah, a lot of people in her chat don't like her. She's got 90 people in the chat in this one, and I guarantee you at least 45 of them are my supporters that are in there listening for me, and I didn't even ask them to. Just saying.
Brown Eyes, real quick before you push play. Brown Eyes, we know that you're good and everything. It's just we have a bad history with a Brown Eyes, and she thought that you were her. But I know you're not because I've heard you in a box and I've seen you around, so you're good. It was just we have PTSD. That's it.
No, you're good, Brown Eyes. Welcome in.
And as soon as it happened in Raggedy's life, the second that it happened,
Hi, Queen of Blessings.
I had like 6-7 people message me. So of course I got into the link that I was given. Got in. I had to upload or drag the document of the recording up.
Oh, really quick, while there are 269 people in here. Sorry, I keep pausing it, guys. Y'all are probably like, damn, just stop. Tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be playing virtual Uno. Here is the thing. You have to have 2 devices, and here's why. You have to have a device to be in the box, and then you have to have a device to access the Uno. I have this website where I create a virtual room, and we play Uno together in that room. But you can't be in the box and in the room on the same device at the same time. So 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow night. I will create a live event after I end this live. Be there or be square because it's going to be totes fun. I love Uno.
Not the looking for my other phone right now.
Going to look for my other. I'm dead, Vicky. I love you so much. Vicky has been like riding with me for a long time.
I'm going to be there too, guys. Just saying.
Good. It's going to be so much fun. And I like to do it late at night because my kids go to bed at 9, and then that 30-minute window gives me time to pee, get something to drink, get out my laptop. Lets me get all the goods I need. I'll go live and ask for money for a phone. Will y'all donate? Susan, I'm dead with you.
You're blocked. That's it. You guys are cracking me up.
I cannot with you. Oil-filled wifey. That's it. I'm going to buy another phone. Oh my gosh. I freaking love you guys. That sounds like fun, except I don't have another device, but I can support. Ah, Joanne, you don't have like a laptop, a desktop, anything like that? That's a bummer.
Dry begging at its finest, at its best.
She said it works for Lisa. Listen.
Oy vey.
We're gonna be charging it a long time, Vicky. And then Friday night, and this is not me asking you guys to subscribe. Please do not subscribe unless you want to subscribe. But per a request by one of my longtime followers and subscriber, I will be doing a subscriber-only live Friday night for a meet and greet. Subscribers will be able to join, just them. They'll be able to get in the box, and we are going to have that quiet time, just subscribers. I understand not everybody can subscribe. I get it. But I've had people who have been subscribing to me for a few months, and I have not done anything special with them yet. And that does make me feel bad. However, the Uno tomorrow night is all of us. That's public. And I'm going to be doing a lot of fun stuff publicly. I've told you guys we're starting the podcast. We're going to be doing interviews. We're going to be talking true crime. If you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, I suggest you go to my bio, click the YouTube and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a lot of lives over there too. Prank call lives are going to have to be moved to YouTube because people are petty, but it's going to be fun. All right, I'm going to press play. Sorry. Rambling. Squirrel.
You know, yeah, it's pretty bad. This is definitely the worst. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, and I don't know, I didn't realize it was going to happen that quick, but there are a few people that have already lost their pages. And
you did not get Nicole's
don't be surprised
page
if their
taken
page
down.
is gone.
Nicole,
and that's not my doing.
Does a good job of that all on her own.
What I do. Made a police report. Yeah, you have to be accountable.
And here's the thing. I don't like Nicole. I've talked so much shit about Nicole, and she knows it. I've talked shit to her, and she still unblocked me today to message me and tell me Boss Lady was at the police station. Like, she... Listen, I don't give a fuck.
How dumb do you have to be to think you're so big and bad you walk into the police station and they automatically start taking people's accounts? Like, what?
The cops
Fucking
are
weird.
With people's accounts being taken. You're a paralegal, and you are about, I'm going to say it, and you know what? If people get mad, I don't care. You're about the dumbest fucking paralegal I've ever seen in my life. Tell me you're not a paralegal without telling me you're not a paralegal.
He probably works with Gabby's paralegal.
Lainey, I hope I'm saying your name right. Lainey.
That was so pretty.
First of all, your name is very unique and beautiful, and thank you so fucking much for that future encounter. Guys, you don't have to gift me. I love you guys.
Did you hear me?
No. What did you say?
I can't say it twice. It's only funny the first time. I said, I wonder if if it's Gabby's paralegal.
Probably. Somebody said that earlier. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Waffles. Maybe not. I don't remember. But they said that hire Gabby's lawyer. Or no, they were talking about Itty Bitty Kitty when they said that. Sorry. They said Itty Bitty Kitty's lawyer was Gabby's lawyer. I'm dead.
Little lucky loser said it. That's right. You did. Because I laughed at you.
It was pretty fucking funny. But maybe they can get with Chef Carl's attorney. I'm
fucking done. I hate this chat. Y'all are too funny over here.
That's what I was about to say. Like, you guys never have to gift me anything. And I know I say that all the time. But I am just so grateful that you guys will literally come in here and you will sit and you will kick it with me for hours and make me laugh. Y'all are snarky like I am. Y'all have weird senses of humor like I do. I got the best chat. And I know I'm probably biased, but I do got a pretty badass chat.
I've seen better. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to get blocked, y'all.
I mean, Nina, I said that. I said she's a Temu paralegal. That's so funny. Lely, stop it. Stop it, Lely. I love your face. But you don't have to do that. You know you don't. I would love to see all of them go live with Nick Harris. Listen, even Nick Harris wouldn't be able to handle these cray-crays. Thank you so much, Lely.
Y'all are killing me, bro.
They are freaking hilarious. I think she brags on being on a podcast. Wonder, I gotta say something to that. Happy to see you. She did not start saying stuff like that until I said I was starting a podcast and I was gonna do true crime. I was gonna do interviews, and then all of a sudden she's getting invites to podcast, alleged invites. Lely just sent you a whole huggy bear. Katie. Oh, you said thank you.
Yeah, I did. I said thank you so much. You don't have to give me all. I'm here for Raggedy T's entertainment, okay?
Girl, I asked her yesterday before I got blocked, or
I
day
think
before yesterday, what station or how we could listen, and she said, "Oh, I'm not announcing that at all because people are making threats to call the station and tell them I'm not real, that I'm spreading misinformation."
She
So
could
she
edit
wouldn't
the
tell
audio
anybody.
to where nobody would know the station.
Yeah,
so. Then why would you brag about being on a podcast if you're not going to let people listen to it? What the heck?
So
that's
she
exactly
says,
what I thought, Katie. I had to laugh.
she says she wasn't on a podcast yet, that she was on a radio show, that they reached out to her because they liked her voice, that they needed someone that sounded good on radio. Bitch, I got the best radio voice. You put me and you together, girl, bye. But I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't go on a radio show and talk about Lisa Richards. That's fucking gross that you did that.
And if they were going to pick somebody, it definitely wouldn't be believe everything the chat says and not check any proof or facts. They would find somebody legit.
Hi, Raggedy Turtle Mary 6970. I fucking love your name.
I just wanted to tell you that. I'll drop
Thank
out.
you, Carrie. I
It
love
was
your
funny. All right. Talk to you later.
Bye. Good night, Wendy. Girl, I'm going to the news also. Y'all didn't know. I'm dead happy to see you. I love her.
Listen, you guys, freaking Raggedy here. She's going to be on the news before any of us. Let's chill out, okay?
Listen, I'm not even getting into that because we've had this conversation. I never had intentions of even having a platform in general. Like, I got on here mostly to just kick it with y'all and to take Kanisha down. Then we got Kanisha taken down, and I just kind of started talking shit. It all started with Adrielle Sigler. People say I built my platform off of Lisa, but if we're being so fucking honest, my platform was built when I started calling Adrielle Sigler out. I never exposed Lisa. I sent positivity to Lisa. I asked people not to bully Lisa. Did I tell truth on Lisa? Yes, I did. But I never said anything hateful or negative to her. And I don't even talk about her like that anymore. So boom. And my platform continues to grow.
Yeah, listen, I knew Raggedy when she was a seed being watered, and I never would have ever imagined her having this platform, but I freaking love it for her because she does it so freaking well. She's not biased unless you're a shit dog. Then she's a little biased, but
I try to love everybody. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I was invited on a podcast and I'm a nobody. Stacy, everybody is a somebody. And I love that.
Melissa's naming her kid after you. I'm dead.
I cannot, Melissa. Listen, I will be the godfather. I mean, the godmother. The godfather. She wouldn't say the station, I think. Yeah, it's definitely made up in her head. It was a dream. Of course, Megan.
That's
Thank
my
you.
girl. That's my girl, Megan. She be dropping facts and freaking telling you about yourself so respectfully.
Megan, I'm going to follow you, and I'm going to expect a follow back. Okay? Okay. Oh, I love you too, Melissa. I love all of you guys. I literally do. I have a pretty badass chat. I'm just saying. I love my chat. We have so much fun. Even when it's just 50 of us in here, it's so much fun.
I'm gonna it's almost 11 o'clock here. I'm gonna head out because I gotta work at 5 a.m. Unlike some of you bitches who just get money off this app, which I hate you. But I'll be in the comments listening. If any of you fuck with Raggedy, I'm gonna shove my toe up your butt. Okay, bye.
Nobody can mess with me.
Oh, and thank you to whoever sent me that amazing gift. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys are tapping Raggedy's screen and sharing the live. Okay, now bye.
Bye. I love you. Lisa Blue, despite being kicked out repeatedly, I find you entertaining. Why were you kicked out, Lisa? Was it TikTok? Thank you for the follows, guys. Oh, yay, Megan. Listen, I like to talk shit too. So I think we'll be besties. Hi, Scarlett. Oh, yeah, TikTok's been a pain in the ass. I'm sorry, boo. Good night, Stacy. Scarlett and the corgi. I love that corgi. I love how it shakes its tiny at me. Thank you, Scarlett. Yeah, it has, but well, we only had about 50 last night when I was making cookies. And look, I'm good with it because everybody's always engaging and talking. We have a lot of fun. I love you guys too, Hell to the No. Hi, Jezebel. I love your name. You guys are amazing. Yeah, could be weather. Are you getting bad weather where you are? Hi, Zane's mama. Hi, gorgeous. Thank you for the heart me. They loved the cookies, y'all. They loved them. Need that scorecard, Scarlett? I'm dead. Good night, Mama D. They were good. I did try them. They were good. Mimi, you are amazing. I'm doing okay, Saints Mama. How are you? Boss Lady did go private. That's actually who we're listening to right now is a screen recording of her live tonight. Her second live from Nookie's channel. By the way, guys, if you are not following Mickey Mouse Fan on YouTube, go subscribe to Mickey Mouse Fan on YouTube. If you are not subscribed to Kai Fotzi on YouTube, please go subscribe to Kai. If you are not subscribed to Nookie on YouTube, go subscribe to Nookie. Anybody on this side of TikTok that we discussed that you would want to watch a screen recording of to avoid giving them the view, one of those 3 platforms will have it. I love it. Yes, I do too. And listen, Vicky, I don't have another class until February, so we're going to be kicking it a lot. I have to go back to work Friday, but I'm not going to be actively in class, so I'm going to be able to go a lot more. Yeah, Mickey Mouse Fan is definitely my favorite. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the woolly hat. Look, it put it on the moon. That is so cool. I don't know, Little Lucky, did she? I haven't seen any. Yeah. You can create a free YouTube account or you can go in as a guest. You just can't subscribe as a guest. Yeah, I didn't figure. Look. That was cool. I've never seen that hat before, and I really have honestly always wanted to see what it looked like, and that was so cute. I could definitely wear something like that in real life. And your girl crochets. Lainey! What? Lainey! That was fucking cool. Thank you so much, Lainey. Guys, you don't have to do that. Oh, I know she didn't post receipts. Itty don't have no receipts. Because what she's saying is lies. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of like the boss lady thing. She has no receipts because she's lying. Thank you for the team cheers. Hooah! I don't even know what to think about how amazing you guys are. Like, I never in a million years. They will become friends, Little Lucky. I've been on numerous podcasts, and every time they promote guest speaker, absolutely. I crochet and am a ghost. White Owls, am I following you? I'm following you now. Listen, I do paranormal investigations too, White Owls, and I crochet, so it looks like we're going to be new besties. Girl, you need the gifts for your boss lady legal fees. I'm dead. Next time I go live, whenever it makes me do the live goal, and it puts what the live goal is about, I'm going to say for boss lady legal fees. And you are killing it. I'm trying to learn to crochet with you. I can definitely do a live to teach basics. Listen, it will be very basics because I'm still learning. I can do a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. But I mainly do like blankets and granny squares, and I am still very much learning, y'all. Tiffany with the potato in Paris. Thank you. I'm still very much learning. I am not that good at all. My problem is that I do it for a while and then I go weeks, sometimes months at a time without touching it, and then I forget things. That is my problem. But I have so many hobbies, it's hard to do them all regularly, you know? And my skincare is my passion. Shell shock with the Cooper Flies. What are you guys doing? Thank you so much, Shell Shock. Thank you so much, everybody. Guys, y'all don't have to gift me. Jezebel with the hand art. Let's freaking go. You guys don't have to gift me. You really don't. I make stuffed owls because ooh, do you have any of them posted on your page, White Owls? Good night, Mama Dizzle. You crochet too, Ninas? Maybe you guys can teach me a thing or two. Everything I tried. Listen, I want to crochet hats. I've never crocheted one before. I wound up buying one of those knitting machines. What are they called? They have like 62 rings and it's got the little spinny handle and you can spin it and it's supposed to like knit it for you. I could not figure that shit out. I wound up giving it to my sister's mother-in-law. They're easy. I'll post some. Please do. I've heard some of those little characters are easy. Green Eye Girl, if she's still in here, is supposed to be teaching me. I want to learn how to make the octopuses, but I'm not talking about the little mini octopuses. I forget what it's called, White Owls. It's knitting. It's like a little round circle, and it's got feet. Obviously, it's got legs, and then it's got they've got smaller ones and bigger ones. The bigger one has like 62 rings around it, and it's like a empty circle. I don't know. A loom, except it's you spin it with your hands. Kim Gray with the butterflies. Thank you. Yeah, knitting machine, loom, whatever. Listen. Just got done making Stanley Cup holders. Oh, Nina, are you going to post them? You guys got to help me learn how to do all this cool stuff. You guys want to do a crocheting live one night? Tracy Lely with the bubble gum. I miss my gum chewing days, y'all. Jennifer with the hand heart. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Yeah, y'all, let's do it. Let's do it. And with the watermelon. Oh my, y'all stop. Please stop. You guys don't have to gift me. I don't ever want people to think that they have to gift me. Like, I'm so appreciative. I'm so incredibly grateful. Like, I cannot even tell you. But thank you so much for the hearts. I never expect gifts, ever. Ever, 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 ever. Walmart has the canvas diamond painting 3-section box set for $7. I need to look at those. I have like listen, crazy. Hang on a second. Y'all hold, please. Let me count these that I just got in. So I'm doing my Highland Cow right now. And then I have a Freddy Krueger one I need to do. A boot one that I need to do. And then I think another boot one. I know I have 3 or 4 put up. But Amazon had a sale where diamond paintings, some of these diamond paintings were like $2 and $3 a piece. Let me tell you. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. This ain't all of them. 4, 5 here. And then I think I have a couple somewhere else. I have like 10. Lely with the naughty chicken. Y'all, I love that chicken. Do y'all know I have hens and a rooster? Oh, I told y'all. Yeah. Thank you, Lily. Oh my gosh. I am about to fall out. Lainey with the trash panda. Y'all, a lot of this stuff I've never gotten before. Green Eye with the hand heart. Y'all are going to make me pass out. I have never, ever seen so many of these gifts. I got my first galaxies in this live. Like, I get gifts when I'm in boxes and stuff, but y'all have shown me things I have never seen before, and it is crazy. I am definitely downloading this live, but I'm going to be pulling highlights and shouting so many of you out. I am so incredibly appreciative. So appreciative. But you don't have to do that. One more for luck. What do you mean? No, I don't want your... Kim with the chewing crab. Kim gave me her crabs. Dang it, I have to recharge. No, you don't, Mimi. No, you don't. Little bull, I did think about that, but Discord is such a vile place. Jezebel with the hand heart. Thank you, Jezebel. Discord is such a vile place. I wish there was something else we could use for things like that. And as soon as TikTok allows me to give away free subscriptions, like, I have so many people that I want to give subscriptions to. Nina with the fruit brands. Ask Nookie to join what? I'm confused. Coco with the corgi. What the hell is going on in this chat tonight? Jennifer with the hand heart. Christina with the money gun. Oh my freaking Lanta. Lely with the garland headpiece. Pebbles with the travel. Y'all are going to make me cry. Y'all are going to make me cry. Oh, I appreciate that, little bull. I have respect for Nookie, but I wouldn't need anyone to help control it. I just know that a lot of people don't want to go into Discord because of how vile it is. Thank you for the team cheers. Thank you for the hand hearts. They have a negative impression of it, and they're nervous about it, and I don't blame them. Lely with the superpowers, Lolo with the snowflakes, y'all. Pebbles with the night star. I cannot. Coco with the donuts. Christina with the Tom's hug. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the snowflakes. The coral. Whoa, all of this stuff is hitting all at once. I'm about to fall out. The hat and mustache, the pinch face, the hand hearts, the snowflakes. What are y'all doing? And what did I do to deserve all of this? Like I really don't know what is going on right now. Pebbles with the paper crane, Coco with the tiny dinies. Oh, these highlights are going to be insane. I absolutely love you guys. Lily with the heart kiss. Jennifer with the hand art. Listen, y'all really are making me like Coco with the Rosa. I think that is so pretty. White owls with the moots. Lily with the hanging lights. I cannot. Christina with the paper crane. Kim with the night star. Holy guacamole, y'all. Y'all, I had this best friend. Okay, Jilly. Okay. Once I get a mixer and I will have another one tomorrow. I'm going to get right back into it. Lily with the confetti. I forgot what I was going to say now. I got distracted. White Owls, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm touched that I'm helping you, but I'm so sorry for whatever you're going through, and just know it is going to get better. There is always a light at the end of even the darkest of tunnels. My DMs are always open. Lady with the hand heart. My DMs are always open. Always. Lily with the meerkat. Corinne with the finger hearts. I cannot. Pebbles with that dragon. That dragon is badass. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. And I'm definitely down for like movie nights and all of that. Coco with the Delulu. I think that Delulu is very fitting for the situation at hand. I love this. Queen Bee with the woolly hat. I want to make one of those so bad. But let's definitely do some of those lives. Let's do a crochet live. Kim with the love painting. I know that Saturday, so Friday night we already have a plan. Saturday I have date night. And maybe Sunday night we can do a crochet live. Pebbles with the confetti. Corinne with the 2025s. I don't know what to do. Lily with the naughty chicken. I love that little chicken. It's so chunky. I'm definitely wanting to do the crochet live. And then I think it would be really cool if I got one of those. They have little luck. You got that. They have these little mini projectors. And then I could buy like a white backdrop. I don't know. Can you let us know what supplies we will need? Absolutely, Coco. So that's something I want us to we'll plan out. Let me work on some details the next couple of days, and then I'll make a post so that everybody can be prepared. And we'll help each other. We'll teach each other. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm still very much learning with crochet, but I do feel like we can teach each other. And maybe we can come up with something small that we're all going to crochet together that night. Green Eye, you better be there. You better be there. Kim with the relaxed goose. Zane's mama with the team bracelet. You guys. Listen, I can't tell y'all how appreciative I am for this chat. The people here, the people that were here earlier, the people that are actively engaged on my videos. Thank you for the little crown. The people that are always reaching out to me to check on me when they see I'm MIA. The people that are reaching out to let me know they're there for me when they know I'm going through something. Tiffany with the cute corgi. Pebbles with the manifesting. I cannot. I love you guys too. Like, I really do. I am, Lolo. I am. I actually really am. Jennifer with the hand heart. I know I talked to you guys a little bit about it last night, but like, listen, I already have plenty for that. And I said that last night. Like, I have plenty for that. I'm actually going to be able to get the one that I really wanted. And then some left over. That beating heart. Lely with the freaking beating heart. Pebbles with the bubble gum. Zane's mama with the snowflakes. I see people with that beating heart on their lives, and it makes a really weird noise in their lives. Did it make a weird noise for y'all? Laney with the galaxy. Pebbles with the heart puffs. Listen, Gen X mom, I'm struggling too. I started this whole big granny square blanket, and I didn't touch it for like 2 months. And then when I picked it up the other day, I honestly forgot how I even did it. I'm not even going to lie to you. So we are going to help each other. Why are you guys saying no? No what? Why are you guys saying no? I'm so confused right now. I'm confused. I'm confused. The beating heart. Oh, sorry, I forgot I asked that. It was really weird, the sound that I would hear. It was the Astrovino stuff. You guys want to go back to listening to this? I'm going to press play. We're almost through with it. Like, I mean, if you guys don't want to listen to it, we don't have to. We've only got like 9 minutes left. I'm just literally over here doing my diamond art. I want to make stuff like that, Mimi. I want to make hats. I want to make socks. I want to make cup cozies. I want to make little cartoon characters. I want to do all of those things. I love crocheting. It is so relaxing and it is so soothing. I literally, let me tell y'all my crochet story. I spent $200 on crochet items. $200. Couldn't figure it out the first night and I gave up. For a year, the stuff sat. For a year. And then I finally figured it out. I couldn't get past the slip knot for the longest time. I don't know why. I just could not get past the slip knot. But I still, again, like I've made a couple of ear warmers and I didn't even do very good with those. And then I have this blanket. It's my very first project. And I did not mean to make it as big as I made it. It's like 7 foot long. And by the time I'm done with it, it's going to be able to cover my king size bed or queen size bed, I mean. And it's single crochet. So imagine single crochet, 7 foot blanket, queen size bed. Coco with the fireworks. Thank you so much, Coco. And I've been working on that thing for probably a year now. Maybe a year. Maybe not. I don't know. I've been working on it a long time. And I get bored with it because it's the same thing over and over. So then I don't touch it for a few months. It is multicolored though. I haven't shown it in a video in a long time. Maybe I can show it really quick. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Hang on. Hold, please. Let me kind of lay it out some. I won't be able to show you the whole thing because I can't lay the whole thing out. It's pretty long. But I can still show you so that you have a gist of what it looks like. The other blanket I'm working on, the granny square blanket I'm working on, it's in my bedroom and my husband's in there asleep because he has to be up at 4:30 in the morning. But I can show you guys this one. No offense, nothing against you. What? I didn't even see your comment. Thank you for the woolly hat held to the no. I didn't even see your comment, Shannon. So, no offense taken. What is your daughter's name? I'm sorry, Shannon. I think it filtered your comment, one of your comments. I have been crocheting again for 3 years. I had a knee replacement and a revision kept me busy. Hey, it will. And it's so soothing and relaxing. I did go up, Shannon, but sometimes it will filter things and it'll show up on your end, but nobody else's. The first comment that I have for you, Shannon, is no offense, laugh out loud, nothing against you. And then I was telling, oh, sorry. It didn't show on my end for some reason. TikTok's weird. Let's see. I have a Highland cow my son got me last Christmas, and I haven't been brave enough to try it. A Highland cow diamond art, Corinne? Or is it crochet? I know they had the crochet Amazon kits I saw. I would love a blanket or an owl. I don't have the patience to crochet. It does take a lot of patience. I will say that. Might not have. Yeah, I don't think it did show up, but that's okay. I appreciate you putting it back in there. Oh, you should try it, Corinne. Don't be scared. I know you'll do great. And you know what? We're humans. We make mistakes. Trial and error is how we learn. Let me flip my camera really quick. Again, you guys aren't going to be able to see the whole blanket because of how wide it is and how long it is, but you'll be able to see the color pattern I'm doing. And I'm getting ready to change colors as we speak. Let me turn off the filter. Help to the no with the Delulu, Jezebel with the roses. Effects. Moon off. Okay, there we go. So let me move my table out a little. It goes way down here. See, I can't show the whole thing, but, and then it's got all these different patterns in it. I'm doing it single crochet, but I do have some half double crochet in there. This is basically my practice project, but it's all the way there and it goes all the way down. And I was so delulu for making this my first project. And I think this is really what's held me back with learning anything else, because I've put so much money and work and effort into just this one project. I'm afraid to start anything else because I want to finish it. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the color pattern makes sense? Look, here we go. It's this, and then I'm repeating colors, you know, the same, obviously. I think I'm going to do one more skein of yarn, and hopefully that winds up being enough because I'm over it, y'all. I'm so over it. Yeah, it is different. Thank you, guys. But it is big. Do I know how to completely finish it? I mean, once I get it as long as I do, I cut the yarn and then don't I have to weave it? Please tell me that's all I have to do. I could not have the patience. I got you, Shannon. No worries. You're good, babe. Do you know the process of when it's done? So from my understanding is once I get to the point where I'm done, I have to, of course, tie it off. And then I have to weave the remaining string in. But if there's something else, White House, please tell me.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it that way. But what size needle?
Well, it's a
The
big
longer that project is going to take you, and it looks like you're using a small needle.
No, this is a big one. Let me find my needle, actually, because I just had it. Here it is. No, I'm using yeah, it's big. Like when I say green eyes, it's at least 7 foot long. It's big and it's single crochet, most of it. Some of
Yeah.
it half double crochet. And so the single crochet, I think, is my biggest problem. But also, like I said, I'm going months at a time without even touching it. I probably could have had it done. I could probably have it done this week if I really just sat and did it.
I'm doing a double crocheted one similar to what you're doing, but it's
A temperature blanket?
no, it's not a temperature blanket, but it's multicolor.
Yeah. That's how my granny square one is that I'm doing. I'll show you guys that one tomorrow.
But I'm like you, like I get bored with it and I put it and I have to walk away from it. But I mostly do amigurumi, and that's kind of more my forte. I get tired with the blankets and all that. But doing the hats, those are super easy. You can pump one of those out in 30 minutes.
Hi, White House. Hi, friend.
Hey. Yeah, the hats are so easy. And then, if you want to make them fun, you can just add like eyes and a little beak at the front, and then you can have like
The little ears are
monster.
super
Yeah.
easy to make. Like
Right now,
all of those accessories to add to the hats are super easy.
yeah, I'm doing like paint by numbers right now.
I
But I found like a hack because I hate the paintbrushes and the paint that comes with it. I find it really chunky. So on Amazon, I actually found these acrylic markers, and I'm using those for my painting.
You guys want to see something really quick? And you guys may have me beat, but I'm going to show you my yarn stuff. Let me turn this off. Okay, so here's the first drawer, and this is loaded down with yarn and hooks, and I mean it's cram-packed to the point that I've about broke this because I can't fit everything. These were my very first granny squares. Do not judge me. Do not judge me.
Hey, we all have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, oh gosh, hang on.
I'm not a fan of like the really thick woolly yarn.
This, I've been trying to learn how to crochet, and I can't do it. I can't.
Those are really soft.
And then I've got this. I mean, this literally, it's loaded. It's bad. And then,
Yeah, Nina, ponytail hats are so easy to make, and they're great.
see, my daughter would love it if I could make her something like that.
Yeah, you can make them so quickly, Raggedy. You could
Like
whip her one up
slouchy
right before she
beanies?
goes to school in the morning.
So easy.
I'm trying to turn this off, and it's not working.
But when you're done your blanket, especially because you did it in single crochet, right? You just did singles throughout?
Nope. It's single and half double crochet.
And half double, okay. So, and because it's so big, I would strongly recommend once you've done knotting it up and feeding through the tails, to put it in cold water, give it a wash, basically.
Lock it.
Yeah, and then you put it down flat, stretch it as much as you can, put something heavy at the corners if you need to, and then it's gonna dry up at that size. It's not gonna be all like wavy, wrinkly, and folded at the tips.
I learned about that with granny squares. I think they called it blocking it, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your granny
It's
squares
kind of like when you're drying out flowers and you're putting them in books to making them flat and squishy. Same process basically, but with blankets or anything flat that you want to be flat.
I bought one of these things for granny squares, and granted, I've only ever made a few granny squares. They weren't very good, and then I've got this granny square blanket that I'm making for my daughter that I haven't touched until this week in months. But I did buy one of these things, and you guys are going to know what it is when I turn it on. One of these little things.
Oh yeah.
Box.
Yeah.
But I just got a small one. I don't know. I ain't never used it. It's still in the plastic.
I bought a beautiful pattern of crochet, and it's the shell pattern, like the seashell pattern. Pretty straightforward to make, but again, I just don't have the patience to finish a blanket. I almost want that like instant gratification, and that's why I stick to like hats and stuffies because those are pretty easy to make.
And those are
I
what
think I did maybe a foot's worth, and it looks so beautiful, and I can see how beautiful it would look, but it took me probably 40 hours just to do like a foot of that blanket.
I love that hell to the no. You're gonna have to teach me. You're gonna have to teach me. Listen, guys, we really need to do this live because I want to make the mini plushies, of course, but I see these plushies that I love. Like, for example, there's a big octopus, well, like a medium-sized octopus. There are these jellyfish that people hang from their ceilings.
And they've got the curly like legs.
Yes. I
Yeah.
want to make all of those things.
You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. But I made silly peen pillows.
Oh, you have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
And they sold so fast.
Really?
I made
Where did you sell them?
I have a friend that owns an oddities store. And so she asked me to make various size ones and put like a silly face on them. And she
Nice.
just kind of put them around the store on her furniture. And
awesome.
yeah, I made 5 of them and they sold in under a week.
Hi, Carrie.
Wow.
It
Wow.
was-
The giraffe
Yeah.
would be cool,
I'm
Jen,
going to be
actually.
moving on to a different craft. I haven't played around with it, but I'm going to be cutting up. I'm going to go to like antique stores or secondhand stores, and I'm going to buy like a bunch of old looking, cool looking plates or teacups, and then you break them apart and you basically do it like a mosaic.
Yeah.
But you know
so-
how you can go to like Michael's or any craft store and they have the foam shaped items, like they'll have like
The
a
circles, the spheres, the cylinders.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw one that was actually a skull, and I'm thinking how cool will it be if I can do the skull with these broken pieces and make a pattern out of it.
Listen, I love that you guys are so crafty like me. I do the crochet, I do the diamond art, I do like vinyl stuff, heat press vinyl, permanent vinyl. I make decals, I do the tumblers, I do everything you could do with sublimation. And I'm always up. I want to learn to sew. I want to do quilts, but I got to get me a good sewing machine. And then, of course, the fabric. So, I mean, I could have already gotten a sewing machine, but then you got to have the fabric too. And that's sometimes it's all right, but that's a little bit much. But I am going to do it.
And the
I'm gonna do a
space
little bit of
too.
time. Yes, the
Yeah,
space.
the space to do it. Yeah.
The big problem for me is the space. But so we have
cross stitching is beautiful. Yeah.
I've never done that. I have this big shop.
haven't either.
My yarn room is just crazy, and I never have the right color yarn for what I'm
Right?
making.
You
And
never
so
have the
I'm
right
always
color.
sneaking more yarn into the house, and my husband is just about ready to lose his mind. He's
My
like,
husband's like, how
many
much yarn do
colors
you
are
need?
there?
Why can't you just use what you have?
Yeah,
No, it has to be different.
they don't understand.
The next
But
mom I have.
the last time we talked about this, Raggedy, one of the things I make are voodoo dolls, and they take me a couple of probably takes me about 2 hours to make one of them
With crochet?
with crocheting. Yeah.
You gotta show me those.
Yeah, I want.
But I think it's just because I've been making them for so long, that I can just make them in my sleep at this point. But they're super cute.
Yeah, I want to see those.
Yeah, they're super cute, and they're super easy to make. But that was how I got into the amigurumi in the first place.
That'd be
But yeah,
cool.
they're really cute.
Yeah,
So
if we
you can
could
put
do
all
a
kinds
live
of-
where we crochet and maybe we can find like an easy pattern that we can all work on together, and the more experienced ones can, guide the lesser experienced ones.
Yeah.
That'd be so much fun.
And I just started during COVID, like a lot of people did. I do not have a crafty bone in my body at all. And
Everyone's got a crafty bone. You just gotta find the right craft.
it took me, almost 50 years to find it. And then, I finally did. And I just really taught myself off of YouTube. That was how I did it. I did have somebody who taught me like, the initial, single crochet and the magic ring and, that stuff. But once I understood, that process, it just took off from there, and I just taught myself off YouTube.
The thing
Yeah.
is, though, it's like someone can teach you, but everyone finds their own way of holding the hook.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own way of making that initial ring, right? So you just have to find what works for you.
Well, yeah, and that's just it. Is getting past the how you're gonna thread the yarn through your fingers, finding the tension,
It
and
definitely feels awkward at first.
yeah, it's very awkward at first,
Yeah.
but once you get past that, you're off with the races.
I
Yeah.
used to teach crocheting classes at the federal prison,
Oh,
and everything that the men would make would be donated to like nursing homes or
yes.
cancer hats. And I'll tell you, that is so true. And I had to teach myself how to crochet left-handed because I couldn't teach the
Yes.
left-handers being a right-hander. And
Yeah.
it was so weird to
Oh,
be
Lely, thank
left-handed.
you.
Both of my kids are lefties, and
Oh,
they both
wow.
want to learn how to crochet, and I can't teach them because I'm a righty, and
I could help over a camera.
yeah.
So let me ask
They
you
still
guys
don't know how to
this.
tie their shoes because
Oh,
they're figuring it out on their own.
yeah.
But my son is autistic, so he's a little
Oh.
advanced in certain things and not
Yes.
advanced in others.
I understand that completely. My son he is not high on the spectrum, but he does have a bit of autism, and but it hasn't ever negatively impacted his life. So I will say I don't have him in any type of therapy. He doesn't see his pediatrician for it. His pediatrician and I had this conversation back when he was less than a year old, and then again when he was 3, and then again when he was 5. He's not negatively impacted.
I knew when he was 6 months old,
Yes.
and I fought and fought and fought. Everyone, the head of pediatrics, I work in the healthcare field, so I knew him, and he basically told me he's the only child, he's the first grandchild. He's just very spoiled, and that's why he's not talking. That's why he's
Oh my God.
acting like this. It took him I live in Canada, so he went to what you guys would call pre-K, and that's what it took. So he was 5 when he got officially diagnosed.
Well, with my son, ever since he was a baby, and he's 10 and he still does this to this day, to put himself to sleep, he didn't want you to rock him or anything like that. Instead, he would do one of two things. He would either sit up straight and he would rock back and forth and like beat his head up against things, always soft things, of course. Or he would lay on his stomach and he would literally like pop his head up really high, back down, high, down, high, down.
My son does that.
Yeah, he still does that. So it's like a sensory thing, the way the doctor explained it to me. But aside
Wow.
from that, the only other things that, like, he's very, very smart. He's in 4th grade and he's reading at a 7th and 9th. Well, he's reading at a 9th grade level with 7th grade comprehension, and he's doing math at a 7th grade level. He did
That's
not
amazing.
tie his shoes until like a month ago, and he still struggles a little bit, but he's doing better. But things like that, very minor, are delayed by just a little bit. It's not negatively impacting him, and so I have made the decision to not get him into anything specifically for autism yet, because I don't want him to feel different, because he's not different. I mean, he's special, but
It's okay to be different, and we just tell him that, like, he's got a special brain, like I have a special brain. I'm neurodivergent myself.
right.
I think it's weird to be normal.
Normal boring.
But he's amazing, and he did not talk until he was well over 3, and it was like overnight. It was just he went from not talking to speaking full-on sentences.
And I bet
You
he's
know, and it's interesting you say that because my son is not on the spectrum, but he couldn't talk until he was 5. And then when he did start talking, he spoke in complete sentences. But his was actually they called it fronting. He had his own language.
He has his own way of communicating.
Yes, he was he was literally thinking about where he needed to place his tongue to make certain sounds. and we just talk. We don't think about those things. And
Right.
yeah, and he was thinking it, and so he was dropping specific letters out of words, and then putting the word together without those letters. So he was, for a cat, he would say the same thing for cat, but dropping a letter out.
Right.
So it was
Right.
always the same sound, but when he did start talking, it was incomplete sentences. But I had him tested for autism multiple times.
And yeah, it can be misdiagnosed, especially if you have a speech impediment of some
Yeah,
sort. But it was
but
other signs too. It was the
sure,
fact that my son was 2, 3 years old. In a room full of adults, he would speak or act at your level. You would put him in a room full of children his age. He'd be in a corner playing by himself.
That's
Or
my
the hand flapping, the
right.
constant, he
It's
can't talk to
funny.
you. So he doesn't have an issue with eye contact per se, but he can't stand and talk to you. So he'll spin in a circle while he talks to you. And he's grown a bit out of that. He still kind of does that when he gets really excited. But he is so smart. I mean,
I bet he is.
he struggled up until grade 1. I removed him from public school and I put him into Catholic school. It's different school boards here in Canada. So Catholic schools are much smaller, and they have more resources for special needs children. So my son was able to get the one-on-one that he needed. And in grade 2, he went from grade 0 level reading to reading at a level grade 6.
I love that.
Wow.
And now he is in grade 6, and he's got 2 more years till he goes to high school. But they're actually in communication with the high school to see if he can join their tech club because he is so techy with technology. That normally he would have to wait until he's in grade 9 to join, but they might be willing to do an exception for him.
So in Canada, do they, like here in the States, we would call it an IEP. And I
Yes,
mean, we are
we
just
have an
waiting a
IEP as well. Mhm.
system as well. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, but we have to just fight for resources,
And
tooth
one
and
of
nail.
one of the IEPs, for example, is to let him write in cursive because he taught himself. I was born and raised in Italian city, and in school there we don't print. It's something I had to learn how to do when I came to Canada. It was always cursive. So Eli, when he writes in printing, you cannot understand what he's trying to write. And this dude is 12 years old, but he's got the brain power. You tell him to write in cursive, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's freaking art. But schools don't allow you to write. They actually discourage cursive writing.
And that's so weird.
It
Crazy.
Yeah,
is
and
weird.
so we actually had to have a whole big meeting with the school to get him permission to write in cursive so that he could be on par with the rest of the kids. And
Good night, Mimi.
yeah,
Boy, do I feel old. That was a requirement when I was in school.
And here, my son was able to carry his IEP through college. Do they do that in?
I don't know.
He was able to carry his IEP until he was 21.
Wow, okay. Well, the IEPs changed too, right? Well, at least here, we meet every year before the school year begins and we review the IEP and we either keep it the same or we tweak it appropriately. He's got severe ADHD on top of his autism. So, the last year, especially with him now hitting puberty, it's been very difficult, and he's an easy kid, but he's trying to navigate this whole new journey of not being a child, but yet being a child.
Right.
It's, yeah.
So, quick question. Well, I want to say a couple of things. Something else that my son did, he doesn't do it now, obviously, but he did do it when he was little, was he used to just randomly walk up to people and lick them. Like, he would
Lick
just,
them?
yeah. And the pediatrician said that was like a sensory thing, too.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, don't get me wrong, and I feel like my wording was not correct earlier, but he knows he has a bit of autism. He actually just not that long ago said, Mom, I know I'm autistic. And he said, but he wanted me to explain to him a little bit about what that meant. And because we really don't, I mean, we talk about it, but we try not to make him like feel like it's just like a serious bad thing. We want him to be positive with it. So what we told him, or what I told him, my husband wasn't here. I said, what it means is that you are unique. You are a unique creation. You are a unique being. You are very smart. And you're pretty freaking cool. It's what I told him. I said, it doesn't mean anything bad. There's nothing wrong with you. I said, is it a part of probably why you are as smart as you are? Absolutely. But it's a blessing for you. It's nothing bad and it's nothing negative. And I mean, he was cool with it. He thinks it's cool. He has nothing like. And another thing I wanted to ask, because I don't want to forget, because I am going to have to end in a few minutes. I can't believe it's almost 1 a.m. You guys are amazing, kicking it with me this long. So
Where
I know
are you?
I'm in Tennessee.
Okay.
I know I initially said, maybe we will do the crochet thing Sunday night, but then somebody did make a valid point. Some people don't have any crochet supplies that want to participate, and I want to make sure that they do have a little bit of time to get what they need, even though everything is super cheap. So,
I'm saying in general, like Sunday nights, Monday nights, Saturday nights, I mod for a ghost hunter, so I'm not available on Saturday nights. But other than that,
is it the bald guy?
no, he's a smaller creator. His name is
You have to
Tank.
share it with me. I love all of that. So White Owls, funny thing, when I lost my dad in 2021, I started following this one person on TikTok that had what she called haunted dolls, and her name then was Sue's Horror Show. I loved her.
Suzanne?
Her name is actually Amber, but it's Sue's
Oh,
Horror
okay.
Show is who she was on here.
Well, I'm currently looking at 6 spirited dolls.
Well, I was gonna tell you, like, let me
What
tell
do they
you.
look like, White Owls? I don't
They
know
all
what
look different, so I mean, I can give you a little show. The first one,
a spirit doll it's called.
it's
They're
a
haunted
spirited
dolls.
doll. I never thought I would own a little clown, but she spoke to me. Like, she just grabbed my attention. And she has a music box inside of her, and she'll play it once in a
Wow,
while.
look at
Oh,
both
look
of
at you.
you.
You got the porcelain ones, though.
I have a lot. Like, this isn't all of them. I have some of them still
Oh,
in the box.
wow.
But these
Okay.
two came from a paranormal investigator that is actually on YouTube. He's actually like I researched him to make sure he was legit, but I know people who have gotten
You
items
have to
from
be
him.
very careful when you're buying dolls, especially on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Phantom's Follow. I don't know if you've heard of him, but
What are
he's
they for, Raggedy? Like, what are they like? Do they have a meaning behind them?
So for me, like, the dolls are basically vessels,
yes.
and spirits are attached or bound to the dolls for one reason or another, whether they grew up with this doll or they had some sort of attachment with the doll, or item. I actually have an antique.
Necklaces, anything.
I have an antique mirror.
Yeah, mirrors especially.
And this is the only one that's not a child. This is actually an 86-year-old woman. Very social butterfly. But yeah, and it doesn't mean that they're always bound to the item. Sometimes they're just not here, but they always come back to their vessel.
They absolutely do.
I just bought my husband had a birthday in November, and I bought him
Those are beautiful.
life-size replica of Robert the doll for his birthday.
Oh my gosh. I would not be able to sleep with that. No, I'm good.
He couldn't
No.
believe
Robert
I
the
bought
doll.
it.
These
But
two
it's
big
so
ones.
cool.
Those are gorgeous, Raggedy.
These
Yeah,
two
those
big
are
ones.
really pretty. And you know what?
Yeah, they are beautiful.
A year and 2 months ago, I never thought I would own anything spirited, let alone like dolls. Like that's weird. But here I am. I talk to dolls every day now. But the doll community is something else. I thought it's just, oh, there's a spirited doll. Cool. Let's investigate it. But then you come across these rare dolls and collectible dolls.
The Chrissy
And
dolls, the no-name
yeah,
dolls.
like I just got this.
Hey, wait, I don't mean to interrupt you. Lolo has to go, but I think she wants to see your clown dolls before she goes.
Oh, I only
Sorry to
have the
interrupt
one.
you.
I only have the one. Her name is Emma. I just found out that she's from Japan.
Have a good night, Lolo.
Yeah,
But
have a
her
good-
head kind of goes back and forth
Oh,
when you
sorry,
wind up.
Lolo, if I had it wrong.
Oh,
Oh, Lolo's like, no.
I'm sorry, Lolo. I was
you don't
trying
want to see
help.
the clown. I'm sorry.
Lolo,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sure about a clown too. So, with my
So
dolls,
I can show you a collectible.
Hey, hell to the no.
So she's an American
Bisque. No,
American
no, and Bisque.
child doll. Anyways, and this is a Vogue doll. Vogue, believe it or not, would make dolls. I think she's about 60 years
That's a
old.
Chrissy doll.
Oh, look
Chrissy
at the
doll.
big
Oh,
one.
that one's
When I see a
cute.
Chrissy doll,
He's
that's a
looking
Chrissy
out the
doll.
door.
But a lot of Chrissy dolls have brown hair, but that's got to be a Chrissy doll.
Yeah, Chrissy doll.
Yeah, I know those
It's a
Chrissy
Vogue
dolls.
doll. It's limited edition.
So these two big ones I have here, they're like 2 foot tall. Those came from the same person. And all of the smaller
Sorry,
ones,
Lolo.
I really like the minis, but like all of the smaller ones, they came from another person. I only have 2 people that I will purchase from. I say adopt, but I mean,
I adopt. That's what I say. I adopt from the same 2 people as well.
and then I have one other doll I want to show you guys really quick. This doll is not spirited, but she is an antique. She's a German bisque doll. And I collect
You say
non-spirited
bisque?
dolls.
She's a
Yeah,
bisque.
German bisque doll.
Nice.
I collect other dolls. Like I have these Nancy Ann story dolls. I think that's what they're called.
Oh,
I have a
storybook
book.
dolls. I have 2 of those.
Yes. I have like boxes and boxes. I will have to show y'all sometime. But I have her. And she's in really good
I've
condition.
seen her.
Oh,
Yes.
she's in beautiful condition.
Yes.
Really good
Beautiful.
condition to be this old.
Do you want to see my most amazing thing? And I just purchased it like 2 months ago. I am a musician. I play the flute, but I have a thing for the violin. This is a legit child's violin. It's 100 years old.
I love that.
Oh,
The boy that's attached to this violin, oh, I could cry. He has a really sad story, and I'm so happy to have this in my possession. I hate using that terminology, but I just love it because I get such a good feeling out of it, and he's allowed to play whenever he wants.
So I don't know the story behind all of mine. I have the very first spirited doll I ever got, which is my blonde mini Peyton. And I know that she was actually she was a cheerleader, but she was in, what do they call it? It's kind of like not professional cheerleading. It's still high school, but it's like competitive cheerleading. And she was a flyer. So she was one of the ones that got thrown up in the air.
Oh, wow.
Bad situation gone wrong. She actually ended up breaking her neck and her spinal cord and passed away in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. And then I have Iris. I don't know a whole lot about Iris. I do know that Iris was blind. The only reason I say that she was blind is that anytime we're investigating her, my husband and myself both, if you hold her hand while we're investigating, your eyes will go so incredibly blurry to the point you can't see exactly what's in front of you. You can only see like a figure.
Really?
Yeah, and then I've got Hillary. She was also pretty young when she passed. She was in her early 20s. She passed away from a really bad illness. A lot of people tried to blame her boyfriend, but she swears it was not her boyfriend. I don't know. He was around. That's a whole weird story. Believe it or not, sometimes spirits don't. They don't like to open up about it. They don't like to talk
No.
about it. Hillary's
One of
one
my
that's
biggest pet peeves is when people want to investigate, their immediate go-to is this how you would normally like talk to if you were to meet a new person? Would you say, hey, like, how'd you die, or what kind of cancer you got? Like, I hate when they just jump into like those questions. Like, go easy on them. Introduce yourself.
How do you find
Ask
out the
about their
story?
life.
Like,
How do you find their
talk
story?
to it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, communicate with them. So when I give a doll, I usually I give a month at minimum, sometimes up to 3 months. Now they're not going to open up to you until they're ready, and sometimes they never will. But I do minimum a month. During that month, I spend time lighting a lot of incense. I do, and some of you may think this sounds weird, but if you've ever been involved in something like this, you'll get it. I do offerings. Even if it's just a little stuffed animal or some type of little knickknack, I give them gifts. I try to make them feel welcome.
I ask them what they want.
Yeah, and
They'll
like,
each ask a chocolate, a stuffy, and I'll find them something.
my Peyton and Carrie, the two first ones I got, and they're both minis. They both love like little itty bitty stuffed animals. They love the little pink and purple plastic hair clips. They love little knickknacks. Carrie was a environmentalist. She was a traveler, and even though she was actually a professional as far as like plants and herbs and things like that, she was on a survivalist trip, ate a plant that clearly she did not know what she was eating, and it wound up being poisonous, and it made her sick, and it took her.
Oh no.
Carrie, I've actually caught Carrie and Peyton. I've caught EVP recordings of them like verbally responding yes and no to things that I was asking. And when I tell you, I'm not going to lie, I got a little bit creeped out the first time that I heard Carrie, because it was like,
Yep. I mean, I've been investigating for years, and this is like, again, it's only been a year since I've collected or adopted dolls. And I'm telling you, I was a hardcore non-believer in orbs.
yeah.
Okay. Until Emma, my first doll, a clown doll, like showed me her. I can't even call it a ball. It was like this light, this energy. And I saw it just going across my bed. And I was just
Exactly what
like,
it is energy.
oh, wow.
Yeah, it's energy.
I started crying. I felt so overwhelmed. I started crying. And then a lot of them are quite young. So you kind of have to get creative on what you ask. So we'll play games like who can make the silliest sound. And I have a really funny EVP of Bernie. And it's a very clear but quiet beep, beep. And it's just like, it's really awesome when you actually get to experience that. And you know that it's not fabricated. You know that there's no logical explanation.
Let me ask you this, Al. What is your thoughts on necrophonic?
Necro is good. Necro is about 95%. Actually, I think most investigators would probably put it at a mid-80s. Nothing will beat a spirit box.
I have one. I was about to ask, do you have mine is very basic. It's very old school. It's not one of the, like, there are other ones that I would love to have. I'll show it to you. I don't have the
Spirit box 7 would be sufficient.
Raggedy, I'm going to drop
This is
down.
it.
I just wanted to come up and say if you needed help with crocheting, let me know. Give me a holler. That's the main reason I came up.
We're going to do a whole live, so stay tuned for my event.
Sorry,
Okay.
we kind of
Yeah, let me know if you need a hand.
Yeah,
Loves
that's
and
what I
hugs,
have.
everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Night, Terry.
Good night, girl.
Yeah,
But
that's what I have. It's DSB 7, right?
yeah, it is. And let me ask you though, do you plug like I have this little round speaker that came with mine that I will plug into it, but I mean, obviously it's a very, very loud and it's distracting to other people. And then I don't know, do you use headphones with yours?
No. I only use headphones if I'm doing like the Estes method. I find
You
it
need
it's
another
easier for
person for that.
me. What?
You need another person for that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I find it easier to pick up words when it's free playing. I know that it's loud. I remember when I first heard the spirit box and I couldn't handle it for more than 2 minutes. It's something that your ear has to get used to. It's something that your brain is gonna get used to. Um,
It
it's
doesn't bother me.
but it doesn't bother me anymore. I could listen to it for hours and it wouldn't affect me.
I could honestly fall asleep with mine on, and I know that's terrible. But it, like my husband, my kids,
Don't do that.
my
Don't do
husband,
that.
my husband used to get into it with me, but I don't know. I think ever since we communicated with Iris and the multiple times of her impacting his vision, I think he really realized how real things were. I will tell
Yes.
you, I've seen apparitions and I have heard like giggles and I've heard footsteps across the floor and I know who it is that I'm hearing because she is the most active and that's Peyton and Carrie. But I will never forget when I first got Peyton. I was I was excited, I was interested, and this has been almost 4 years ago that I got my first doll. But I was nervous because it was my first one. And I
Yeah.
will never forget. I had her in the living room. I had her in her little area that I had set up for her. She had all the little toys that she came with because I got her from another paranormal investigator. And I was laying in my bed, and I'm telling you, I don't know how else to describe this, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I got this an extremely warm and fuzzy sensation from literally my head down into my toes. It was unlike anything I had ever felt before in my life. And right after it went away, my bedroom door creaked and opened. And I know that that was Peyton. And my husband wound up feeling it, and my kids wound up feeling it. And it was really weird. I'm not going to lie. I jumped out of my bed and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was so scared. But look, my husband is creeped out by dolls. He's always been scared of dolls his whole life. And we've had our rounds and rounds. And I know he would love it if I would get rid of them. But when I tell you that my spirited dolls got me through my daddy's death, like it really was a saving grace. And there's so many things that I've been able to experience, so much that I've learned. Peyton and Carrie are what we call a white light spirit. So they are nothing but positivity. It's like a blessing in a sense, to have them around. But I've never.
I'm not gonna, dump anything, because I would start crying. But like I said, this past year has been one of my worst since my sobriety journey,
You can dump
4
whatever
years
you
ago. But I'm telling you, without these dolls, and I know it must sound ridiculous to people that don't know what we're talking about or have experienced it,
Yeah.
but without these spirits in my life, I don't know how I would have pulled through this past year.
You know, I've had experience since I was a child, and
Thank you.
I am never afraid. That is just one thing that fear has never been a part of it for me, even in dealing with not so nice entities. I've just never had any level of fear with it. My husband was never really exposed to it until we had gotten married, and he had a tremendous amount of fear. He was like, oh my gosh, how do you live with this all the time? But for me, it was just always just a normal thing. As I got older, I think all kids have that ability. And then, we just kind of close off as we get older. And I never closed off from it.
You
So
never stopped believing.
I'm sorry.
You never stopped believing. It's kind of like
Right.
you can say it. It's kind of like the Santa Claus type thing, except for this really is like a legit, real thing. This really does happen. You just have to be open to it. You can't be closed minded to it.
My husband is a complete skeptic. He's a very logical person, type A. But even he can't deny certain things. I mean, there's just some things that happen that are unexplainable. And
I do silly things to my husband. Like we investigated the Whaley house not too long ago,
yeah.
and that it took me a long time to convince my husband to do an investigation. And so I told him, I said, well, you have to go through a whole grounding and protection before you go in there. So he was like, okay, what do I do? And I'm like, well, you have to go and hug this tree. And you have to, like, I had him doing like all kinds of crazy stuff. And he did it. It was so hilarious.
That's funny.
I have it on video. And then I was like, yeah, all of that wasn't necessary. But thanks for the show. He was so mad at me.
God. Yeah, so with my husband, he's open to go investigating with me, but I don't know if his energy would hinder the investigation because he doesn't show fear because he doesn't believe it's true. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get that. Guys in the chat, I feel so bad, y'all. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm big on communicating with the chat. Guys in the chat,
sorry.
no, please don't be sorry. You don't have nothing to be sorry for, I promise. I love this communication. I love that I'm meeting another person who shares so many of the same interests and hobbies and things that I do because they're few and far between, especially when it comes to the dolls. So I appreciate you opening up about that to me.
Well, there you go. Jezebel just brought up a good point. Maybe we could share some our personal stories and any spooky stories we may know. We can have like a little
Paranormal life.
Yeah, like
And,
a little.
and Jezebel, that happens quite a bit.
Yeah.
There are, most people do start off as skeptics, and then they have an experience that they just cannot explain. And just because you're a skeptic and you're a little bit closed off doesn't mean that you're not open to having an experience. And people get their minds changed all the time.
We can pretend to have a campfire, and we can all sit around the campfire and share stories.
Sweetness, I'm dead. Me too, boo. Me too. How about, okay, so with the crochet thing, since there are things people have to get supplies for that, let's do
Held to the no.
Tuesday. So let's do Monday, or no, let's say Tuesday. Or Tuesday.
The following weekend. We don't have to rush it.
Yeah, let's do it not this coming Sunday, but the next Sunday.
I think that would work.
I do have plans with my husband this weekend, unfortunately. So I'll schedule an event for that. But the paranormal, we could probably go for a couple of hours from like 9:30 to 11:30 this Sunday, if you guys are game for that, because nobody
for sure. Absolutely.
Yes, sweetness.
Thank you for letting me up and share. And sorry that I kind of
Don't be sorry.
steered the conversation.
No, don't be sorry. I'm so glad that you did that. I'm so glad that I got to know you and know that you love all these things that I love. And I'm looking forward to interacting with you again and for you guys teaching me how to make these characters with crochet.
And I love meeting you. I've known of you for years. So it's funny that I get to actually speak with you.
I love that. All right, guys. Well,
thanks. Good night.
Good night. Yeah, I'm going to end y'all. It's like 1:03 in the morning.
Peace. Sorry for all my beeping going on in the background, but
you're okay. That's not your fault. I'm thinking of you. Let me know if you need anything, and I'll check on you in the morning.
Okay, sounds good. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Thank you guys so much for tonight. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it, and I can't wait to show you guys. It'll be, give me about a week and a half, 2 weeks, because I have to have time for it to come in. But I can't wait to share with all of you what
Thank you, Lely. Good night.
Yes, thank you, Lely. I love you. Thank you, Whiteout. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys.
Good night.